News Wrestling Edition. Wait, are we live? Are we live?
I
Are we
think
live?
so.
Oh, we are live. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? As you can see, the visionary, the revolutionary, the architect, Seth freaking Rollins is out here with a man in a dark suit, none other than Bron Breakker.
I mean, Bron could have at least put some flowers on his suit.
I mean, he could have dressed the part, but that's neither here nor there. Followed by Paul Heyman. It is your boy A, your girl B of A and B Combos Wrestling Edition. What is going on, people?
What's
Let me
up?
see. Who do we have up in the building? Let me see. Thank y'all so much for joining us. If you just have.
Are they about to announce a name for this faction? Y'all
Yeah.
think can everybody guess the name of this faction? I would like to see before they announce it, if they're going to announce it, what everybody thinks it should be or will be.
I think it's going to be Rollins Angels. That's what I'm thinking. Rollins Angels. We've got some channel mascots here. As you can see, we've got a channel mascot here with no kind of chill. She does not relax. So let me go ahead and get this introduction out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, may A and B Combos introduce to you the most must-see wrestling view and live reaction channel mascots in all the land. Weighing in first at 15 pounds, she is the Shih Tzu Terrier of Terror. Give it up for the one and only Bone Crusher. Bringing in the rear is what did you say she was? 35 pounds? 31 pounds of pure bark and occasional bite, playful bite. She is a mini golden doodle mix. Give it up for the one and only Stella the Storyteller Rose. There you go. Two channel mascots.
Well, I bet there's a third one in this room too. I think she will pop up.
Well, I'll tell you what,
let
man,
her out?
I did not, but you just got to pay double fat kind of action, Cotton. What is going on, everybody? Here we go. We're starting it off with Seth freaking Rollins. Whoa. Look at those glasses.
That's what Ken 88 just said.
Okay, those might be the coolest glasses he's ever worn. I want those right now. Yeah, I want those glasses. That's actually kind of cool. What is up, everybody? Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining us for Monday Night Raw. We got the ticker. We got the ticker rocking. As you can see, the last time is now. But that's okay. Yeah, those glasses are, I'm telling you, I'm kind of feeling them. I don't know why. I'm kind of feeling the glasses.
Because they're crazy.
Wow, Paul Heyman, you cannot be trusted. You know what? Let's see what my man has to say. We will give our shouts as we normally do to the Mod Squad, to the members, to everybody. But we want to hear what Mr. Rollins has to say. We're waiting for an explanation as why he turned heel. He turned his back on everybody. Wow. Wow. All right, let me make sure that we can be heard.
You heard?
Yep, sound good. Now, we do have a poll in the chat. I believe she can see. We do have a poll in the chat. If you haven't answered that poll, please take a look-see.
OTC.
And here's the question. Was Becky Lynch justified in attacking Lyra Valkyria? Lyra Valkyria. Was Becky Lynch justified in attacking Lyra Valkyria? That's a yeet or no yeet.
I mean, justified. The heels don't need to be justified. That's what makes them heels.
She did nothing. This is a fellow Irish woman, a fellow lash kicker. Why you got to turn your back on your countrymen? Dang, that's cold. Bron Breakker looking a little Trumpy, a little orangey. I gotta tell you, I don't know who his guy is.
I thought you were gonna give us the name. The name of your faction is Seth freaking Rollins.
Sami Zayn.
Why did I think Sami? Okay, I should have said that out loud.
Sami
What's
Zayn.
weird is that I actually think Sami is the other member of this.
That's kind of crazy.
And I was thinking that because that will come between him and Jay.
That's kind of crazy.
And I was just thinking that. And then I was like, well, I'll wait. And then it just came out. I mean, I don't think he's coming out to announce that, but I think DL, he's going to be the next member, y'all.
Well, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all.
I just think so.
We got some super chats on deck.
Okay, let me just give shout outs really quick. The mods in the house, Steven Sandridge.
What's going on, Steven?
Hey, Dossie Chatham.
What's up,
Samantha Poole. The Three Kings, our mid-card fighter weight champion.
That's what I'm talking about, that fighter title. What's up?
Fighter title. Let's see. I said Dossie. Yeah, I think that's it for the mods. Hold on, I'll give a shout out to the members in a second.
All right, let's see what Mr. Zane has to say. At least he's not wearing flannel. Braun Breaker, okay. Paul Heyman looks a little irritated. Braun Breaker looks sort of like he wants to break him in half. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel the need for speed. Uh-oh. He's about to drop some water on this fire. Okay. Yep.
How much time did you spend talking about CM Punk, talking about Roman Reigns, and then the one thing that those two guys have in common happens to be standing over your shoulder now.
Yeah.
No lies detected, folks.
Paul Heyman.
Wait a minute. You're not seriously comparing me to CM Punk and Roman Reigns. How can this not be different?
Come on now.
For the longest time, I really started to believe that you just had this deep anger, this like hatred for CM Punk.
Oh, he hates CM Punk.
Just when you're talking about Roman Reigns, but now I'm starting to see that maybe you were just jealous. Maybe you just wanted to be in the position that they were in. Sammy, look.
That's also truth. How could you not?
This is the vision for the future. You and me, we've gone back many, many years talking about what that future would look like. This is our future. What a coincidence that is. That the vision for the future of the WWE, the vision for the future for this entire industry for years to come, it all revolves around Seth Rollins being front and center.
Wow.
It's not a coincidence. I'm the best man for the job. You know this. Yeah, that's my point, Seth. That's my point. It's not a coincidence. It's hypocritical.
He's saying.
And you spend all this time talking about the bloodline this and the bloodline that. This is not the bloodline. Quit comparing me to this. How is it different? You've got the wise man right over there, and you've got your little dog right over there.
Little dog.
I mean, he does call himself a dog. Oh, taking a little play out of Jay's book right there.
I like that. I'm a dog walk his ass. He's rubbing him.
Are you burping him?
He's like, woosah, woosah. Like I am with the dog. This little dog. Bone crusher. Come on.
Because this whole thing, it's bigger than us. It doesn't matter if I hate you like I hate Roman and Punk. It doesn't matter if I love you the way I love you. You stand in our way, you become a target. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you, honestly. So look, we can find a solution to this. We can
Why is Bone Crusher growling at me? I gave you two.
The wise man
They ate, right?
Move off
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw.
Did she take yours?
Oh, wait.
It's not a threat. It's not a threat. It's just you're clearly not going to buy in.
Okay, last one. Last one. No more. No more snacks for y'all. Okay, that's it. Wow.
It's an offer.
Did he say move you off of Monday Night Raw? Did he
Yep.
really say that?
For his own good.
I mean, I'm not mad at what he said. Not mad at what he said.
But we're going to need an answer by the end of the night.
Wow.
Okay. I love that opening, y'all. Hey, Dylan Danger. If you ever.
I love the stare down, though.
I have
Sami Zayn
Dylan
is
Danger
not backing
as
down.
first in line. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday to you. We have JR Dugan
Actually,
in the house.
first in line was Anthony.
Oh,
So I saw that earlier, so let me go
okay.
ahead and give honorable shout
My
to
bad.
Anthony with a big here.
Anthony.
Hola, como está? And to that we say, hola. La biblioteca is in La Pluma.
Muy bien. ¿Y tú? Okay, so we got
I spoke on it.
T-Man CEO.
What up, T-Man?
We got Pretty Richie.
What's up, Pretty Richie? What's going on, son?
Yes, we have Ken 88.
What's up, Ken?
Yes, we have. Oh, is that it? The Three Kings,
I
but
know
I've
we got
already
some super
acknowledged him
chats.
as a mod.
Yes, you
We've
did.
already acknowledged Anthony. I believe I just saw Wesley Franklin.
Always a pleasure, Wesley.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Firefighter Jimmy and Tracy Steele.
What up, Tracy?
Tracy.
And thank you for your service.
Lauren Biggs is in the house.
Your
Where
big
you
miss.
been at, Lauren?
Your bigs miss. Let's just go ahead and acknowledge Stephanie Vaquer
Vaquera.
showing up here, trying to put in his work on Monday Night Raw. You know I'm on the Stephanie Vaquer train. She's about to put boots to arses, and I'm here for it.
Vaquera.
I'm here for it. Let her put all the women's locker room on notice. Here comes Mami Rhea.
Brutality.
All right, while Mami Rhea is coming out to the ring, let me go ahead and run it down. First and foremost, at the 17-minute, 30-second mark, my baby sister. Mwah! Love you, baby sis.
Love you.
And it looks like Mami Rhea's out here dressed for a fight.
A fight.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right.
Get for chats in a moment.
Yes, indeed. We got Rick RT over here, Tyrell Bree, Black Panther Gaming. What is going on? Cameron Valencia. Let me go ahead and run it down. Justin Hollencrane is in the house. Joe Nell is in the house. Michael Thomas is in the house.
Hey, everybody.
And that's what I'm talking about. Acknowledge Vaquer. Who else do we have in here? Let me see. Judas Zoinski. What up, Judas Zoinski? They might give Becky her own faction. Well, you know what? I wouldn't want to be in her faction because I can't trust Becky Lynch. It's like you can't trust her man, Seth freaking Rollins. They be stabbing people in the back left and right.
Hey, well-rounded Leo. How you doing, my friend?
We got Marcus Baker over here. What's going on, Marcus?
Marcus.
Good to see you, my friend. Who else do we have up in the house? Rolling Bird. Keep rolling, Bird. Yeah. Good to see you rolling. By the way, if you all wouldn't mind just taking a hot minute and hitting that like button. It don't take but a hot second. Just
smash it.
Little tappy tap. You know, you can smash it, rack it, stack it.
All that.
But it is vital to our existence here on YouTube, and we appreciate that. Thank you very, very much.
We love you.
Catch up In the chat, Brandon King Carter's in the house.
Brandon.
And then the first super chat of the night, starting off right, none other than the Three Kings. Okay, Seth, you've been on point with the drip like 3 weeks in a row. You might make me a believer.
You know what? You're not lying. Like, we used to just be like, what the heck? And now I'm like, oh, that's kind of fly, Seth. Okay, I see you.
I mean, I don't know if I would rock the entire fit, but I'm going to tell you right now, them glasses, I want them all day.
Oh, no, that jacket was fire.
I want them all day. I appreciate that first super chat. That's a big, big bomb right there by Three Kings. Thank you very, very much. Movie Queen is in the house. What's going on, Movie Queen?
Movie Queen.
What's going on, Queen? What do we got over here with Well-Rounded Leo? What do we got over here? A couple super chatters. All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I might be old, but I hate not being able to tell heel from faces. I hate that fans cheer heels now and sing their theme songs.
It is so funny that you said that, Well-Rounded Leo, because we just filmed our podcast with Mark by Wrestling on Saturday. It will be dropping tomorrow. So the members will be able to see the video. And then if you want to just hear it, you can log on to any, of the streaming platforms,
Spotify,
check it out.
Apple.
But one of the things we talked about was that exactly. And Mark by Wrestling was talking about the fact that like these fans are ruining wrestling. You are ruining it. But when Cena's telling you that you're a piece of crap and he never needed you and he don't need your cheers and your mama this and whatever, and you're like, yay, we're sorry, we are pieces of crap. You're ruining wrestling. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So we all feel you. We're right here with you on that.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. And Darcy, I agree. Lyra should have fought back. She should have put on her big girl pants and put boots to arses.
You already know. I mean, the fact that you just laid there and got beat up like that just made us dislike you that much more.
Looking like a punk.
Yeah, don't be a punk, man.
Come on now.
I don't know. Want to turn off my watch?
All right. No, it's all right. Why, we got the matchup right here. Here we go, Roxanne Perez. And I'm going to tell you right now, both these ladies in this ring looking good. But Mami Rhea looking particularly evil. But I love the boots. I don't know what it is. She changed the fit. She changed something. The hair is darker. Something. She did something.
She did something.
She did something.
Something on it.
But she looks different. She's looking good. I'm liking it. Good to see Roxanne Perez over here on the main roster with the big girls play. All right, let me go ahead and give a few more shouts, and then let's get into it. Shadow Star, what is going on, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome.
Hey, Shadow Star.
Let me see. I think I have run it down. Fight. Yeah, I know. That's right. All right, there we go. Three Kings. Another super chat right up in the building. All in caps. Let's make it known. Hey, Sammy, you homeless bum. You insult the new big dog Bron Breakker. You cruising for a bruising. You getting speared to the moon. To the moon. Before the show is over, my man. You understand that? Now go over there and chop some wood, kick some dirt, and get out of my ring.
You know what's interesting about that, though, Three Kings? He may be getting speared tonight, but Sammy has friends on this show.
I mean, he does.
He does. So
Mr. Heavyweight Champ.
Don't start nothing, won't be nothing, man. We talking about an honorary Uso.
But Three Kings, that's a big one right there.
Yeah.
I'll be getting tipsy on the weekend, girl. You know how I get down. Oh, wait, what? Lauren Biggs, that's for you, B. She said I'll be getting tipsy on the weekend. Everybody know Lauren Biggs getting tipsy.
Lauren Biggs in the house getting tipsy.
Everybody in Lauren Biggs getting tipsy. All right, I mean, if you really getting tipsy, Lauren Biggs, what you drinking on? You got a little bit of that yak? You got a little bit of that Terramana?
So
what you sucking back on? What up, Michael Tolbert?
I saw Steven. Hey, Michael. I saw Steven say that seeing that kid again, he's a little worried about her being overexposed. And I understand what you're saying. Like, you're not saying you're going to get tired of her but you're worried that maybe they'll start thinking that the company's pushing her too much. But with the whole merger with AAA, I mean, I think their plan is just to move her up to the main roster. There's no reason for her to be on NXT, but I understand that she wants to be on NXT, right? I think she wants to be on NXT, but they need her on the main roster because she's the best woman in the division. Like,
Oh, Soul Roka? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So I think, but you know what? They did the same thing with what's his name? He was on every show for a couple weeks. The Butch. Remember they were just showing Butch on every show? We were like, why are you in every show right now?
Because that's what a Butch does.
So maybe they're doing that with her for a minute, but hopefully people don't get sick of her. I don't know.
But I'll tell you what, now that Roxanne Perez is taking it to Mama Rhea.
Right. That's true.
I mean, she came up to her about her kneecap and she put in that work.
But that's the thing is that Roxy is so good that well,
and then she just woke her up with that clothesline from hell.
But Roxy is so good that Rhea doesn't have to take it easier on her. Like you saw that match Roxanne had like with old girl from Japan. She can go.
Oh, she can go.
She's tough.
And that is exactly why Booker T called her the prodigy, the future of this businessman. Oh, yes. There we go. A big suplex by Mami Rhea. We got a nice running drop kick right there. And Roxanne takes it to the outside of the ring. I like it. We got another super chat right here by Ken88. Yes, sir. What up, Ken?
Hey,
so
Ken
say
88.
you. Love the chat, y'all. Excited for tonight since last week ended so great. Ain't that the truth?
Yes. And we love you too, Ken88. It's always funner when you're here. We appreciate you.
More funner.
Yeah, man. Like it was just crazy. I just can't wait to see who else is a part of the faction. There's got to be a faction name. And I just want to see, is this first issue going to be with Sammy and Jimmy and Jay? Because that's a big deal. I
mean, I'm glad that I know they kind of alluded to Sammy possibly going a little roguish. Didn't happen. Glad it didn't happen. I'm hoping that he doesn't. I'm hoping that he aligns with his oos, that they feel an oosie and put in that work. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that spirit from Bron Breakker, my man literally flies through the air like Superman to spear people. Imagine Superman flying through the air and just spearing all the bad guys. That's exactly what Bron Breakker now does.
I don't know. I feel like this is a setup against Jimmy and Jay, and ultimately this is about Seth trying to get that title, and Sammy is their fourth guy.
Leave Jimmy out of this.
I know you don't see it at all right now. It doesn't look like that, but it doesn't look like Paul was working with Seth this whole time either.
Little taparoo. I like what you're saying there, Steven.
I don't know.
Christian Thomas is up in the house. What up, Christian? What was Paul Heyman's? I don't know. Marcus, I don't know. What was Paul Heyman's explanation? He didn't get a chance to speak.
Right.
He was too busy consoling Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker was getting all amped up, and he was just kind of woo-sighing him. How you rub a baby's back, when just trying to get him to sleep, trying to get him to calm down. That's what Papa Heyman did to little Bronny. Real quick, Brian Gax, good to see you. Love the name. We got A50. Big boy. We got A50. Big boy. What up, A50? I want to go ahead and give a quick shout at the 28-minute and 30-second mark to a one Miss Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega, if you've checked out her Instagram, she had a lot of people do a compilation of streamers and whatnot, and Minnie Portable was on there. A lot of people were on there. Shout out to Minnie, but she also included us.
Yeah.
She included us. She included our reaction because I popped hard.
You did pop hard.
There was no lies detected in my pop for her. And so I just want to give a quick shout to Zelina Vega. If you all haven't checked it out, go check out Zelina Vega's posts. And we're one of the reactions. I think we're the third one in. And I want to give a big shout and a big congratulations. Your man returned, and you got a title that you're going to bed with.
You know what, 850 Big Boy? I don't think Solo was on NXT more than 7 months either. I mean, the difference is that with Julia and Stephanie Vaquette are seasoned veterans ready to go. They do not need nobody's training. The reason it made a big difference with Jade Cargill was because she wasn't good in NXT. AEW. Like she needed a lot of work, and that was her first wrestling gig, right? It wasn't like she was wrestling before that.
I don't think so.
She came from a different background, so she needed more time. And I guess I just have to turn my watch off. I don't know why my phone is off. So anyway, I just think that at the end of the day, this is a very different story. Jade needed the time. These girls didn't need nobody's time at NXT. They could have came straight to the main roster.
They could have, and they came in here, man, and they cooked right out the gate.
Yeah. I mean,
they
didn't put I guess they did put Starks in AEW, but I mean in NXT, but I don't know.
It's Saints now, Ricky's Saints. But that's where Jade should have debuted in the first doggone place.
Right.
Truth be told.
But 850 Big Boy was concerned about Julia coming to the main roster when she's only been on NXT 7 months. But I'm pretty sure that was the same thing with Solo.
I mean,
And how long was Bron on NXT?
I mean, he was on there for a minute, but they brought him up pretty quick.
I feel like he was only there for maybe a year. Maybe.
But my thing with Julia, though, is I think there's still more for her to do on NXT. I just fear, and I've said this many, many times, I just fear that people from NXT, wow, Roxanne Perez just got thrown down with a razor's edge like a bag of trash. We got to cover by Rhea Ripley.
Woo! Two.
And so I just fear that they're going to get washed out. I'm liking the idea that we're going to get some fresh new matches with some fierce women. I look, book me, Rhea Ripley, and Stephanie Vaquette all friggin' day. You've got my money. Please take my money.
Take my money.
I feel Jada Parker could simmer a little bit, but hey, she's no less ready than Jade Cargill to come up on the main roster and do her thing. So I just fear that people coming up from there is going to get kind of washed out, but we'll see.
Yeah. 850, I don't think Nakamura's short run
there's Julia.
had anything to do with coming up too soon. Nakamura was highly, highly liked, and nobody beat him for a long time when he first came up here. I felt like he had a really good debut. The fact that they still don't know what to do with him is on them. I don't know if it has anything to do with him coming up too soon. He's an amazing performer.
Got to roll up.
Amazing wrestler.
2. Roxanne Perez with that distraction almost caught her up. Kind of rocking Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley's getting kind of rock right now.
For real.
We get 5 feet of nothing. Rocking.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
2. Yep, I loved it. Right on the back of the head.
Oh my gosh, that looked like that hurt.
On the back of the head of Rhea Ripley. Roxanne is feeling it. What's up, Sean Swaby? Good to see you, my friend.
Got you, Michael.
All right, let me go ahead and roll it
Caps
down.
For life.
What up, Caps?
How you doing? Oh, yeah, all day, Lauren. Jada Parker is way better than Jade Cargill. They're not even on the same anything.
Hold it. Julia's getting dangerously close to that ring. Hold it. Come on, referee, get control of the match.
First of all, she headbutted her while she was on her knees. That shows you the height difference, y'all.
Oh, Julia interferes. Sweeps the knee. Chop block to Rhea Ripley.
Wow. Do you have a friend who's coming out?
Stephanie's got to come out.
Stephanie coming out now?
It's an NXT reunion up in here. No, Io
Sky.
Taking them all out.
Look at the uppercuts.
Here's the beauty of this, and I love to see it. Io and Julia, they can call it in the match in their native language, and nobody knows what they're talking about.
Right.
Absolutely love that for them. They can say whatever they can say, and we would never know. Io looking good though. I'm liking his fit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Okay, come on, Stephanie. Where you at? Where you at? She needs a friend. Oh, okay. Rhea Ripley. Oh, Rhea Ripley almost had her. Ooh, she's upset. Ooh, she's upset. Okay, interesting. Yo, looking at Rhea, we got some frenemies over here.
Got some frenemies.
Three Kings with another super chat right here. Thank you, Three Kings, for your support today. I'm holding out for a Bronson Reed or Dragunov return to join Bron and Seth. Oh my gosh. Also, Roxanne for the women. Man.
Wait, what? You read that too
fast.
Said,
I'm holding out for a Bronson Reed or a Dragunov return to join Bron and Seth. Also,
Bronson.
Roxanne for the women. If Dragunov or Bronson Reed join them, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's too much heavyweight on that. That's a wrap. Nobody would be able to go against that team.
Yeah, that's cray.
Big super chat right there. That was a big comment. Thank you, Three Kings.
Thank you.
Okay.
There's been so much going on in the clubhouse and this is on. I'm so sorry, but since you're not a champion, I thought you'd be interested.
Since you're not a champion, I thought you'd be interested. All right. Let's get those tag team titles off of the War Raiders. Let's do it.
The War Raiders? Didn't they already lose them?
Wait.
To New Day?
Yeah, it is the New Day, isn't it?
You're right.
Then why did they say the War? What?
Did they give him back?
You're absolutely right.
Back? Did I?
You're absolutely right. It is the New Day.
Yeah. Oh, it's just a match. It's not. I don't know.
But they said gold. They said you don't have a. Should take a run at the. He said take a run at the tag team titles. JD said that. And then I heard the War Raiders. I'm like, yeah, the War Raiders. And then you're right. I'm like, wait, no, the New Day did beat them.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about right now? This is just a match?
I guess.
A number one contenders match? All right, well.
Well, I wasn't really paying that much attention to her makeup, Samantha. Now I'm going to have to look.
What up, Sophie Dope? OG, Triple OG. George Lewis is in the house because we're on commercial break. Let me see who else we got. And I think I'm just about caught up. Allison PW Sandridge is in the house. What's going on to the missus?
Yes. Hey, Shamanica.
What's up, Shamanica? All right. I think I done caught up. So I always like to ask when I remember, a little icebreaker for everybody. What is the current temperature? Where are you all chatting from? Where are you all chatting from? And what is the current temperature where you are? We are in Los Angeles. I think we're in about a low 70s. The weather's been a little weird. It rained the other day out of nowhere. And, but it's not hot. So I'm not too terribly mad at it. But where's everybody chatting from? And what is the current temperature? And I also would really like to know if you're out of the country right now.
Ken88 has a chat. Okay, Allison, I'll have to check that out.
I'm trying to keep up, Anthony. I do try to keep up. You know, I think I'm the only one in all of the YouTube land that ever really tries to keep up on the chat. It is not easy.
He really does, even though we have something that says that if you don't super chat, we're not going to read your stuff. We're not going to, but he always tries to get to as many as he can.
Live with all the shade. Well, this is what Stepmommy does. Stepmommy's never truly like, generally speaking, as much as original mommy. So yeah, there you go. See, so that's what we're talking about. Yeah, she's a little salty. She's a little salty, and then she has a right to be, because Finn, you know, he's not playing nice in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Okay, she comes in here, she gets you championship matches, she brings home the gold. Dirty Daddy Dom has got some gold. How about you go out there and get some gold yourself, Finn? Huh? Do your part.
You know, everybody in here is really relatively in pretty nice weather.
Thank you, Ken.
Because I don't see anything crazy. It's just that nice time of year.
It is a nice time of year. Let me see. 56 in Tacoma, Washington, 79 in Louisville, Kentucky. Next time I'll be back in Florida. Oh, by this time, okay, so you're still out of town, Sophie Tofi. You'll be back in Florida. So what is your 72 degrees over there in Ohio? Not bad.
That's nice.
68 degrees in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Woo!
Patrick K says it is 63 over there in the Bronx. Brooklyn, 61. NYC, 64 degrees, but feels like 30.
Really? Interesting.
See, Patrick, Jack, y'all didn't say it like that. You didn't say a wind chill factor. You didn't say a real feel factor. I was about to be like, oh, New York rocking. West Coast, British Columbia, 52 degrees for Rick RT.
Okay.
Definitely raining in Gainesville, Florida. I do not like the rain. I don't like inclement weather at all. 63 for Sean. It's a balmy 77 degrees in Panama City, Florida. Colorado Springs, 62 degrees. Orlando, 77 degrees. Thank y'all for sharing that. I really appreciate that. What's up, Aaron Teagle? We're doing well. Good to see you, my friend.
Hey, Aaron.
So is B a heel? Yeah, she's a consummate heel. She's the number one heel.
Yeah.
Does B turning on Rhea? So is B a heel? I'm going, yeah. She born and bred. The chicken nugget plushie. Do we want to say nuggie? I noticed
that though.
Do we really want to say nuggies? Can we not? All right, here is everybody's favorite, the Maverick Logan Paul. 75 degrees in southern Mississippi. 60 in Albany, New York. Riverside County, 76. That's what I'm talking about, Wesley. All right, I'm trying to catch up. 58 in Seattle. Pretty Richie, you need to move to some warmer climate, brother. You got to do it. We are tropical people. Zach Minger, we are well, my friend. How are you? Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Zach.
Here on Monday Night Raw, 66 degrees in B-more. So says Lauren Biggs. Thank you, your Biggs miss. And I'm caught up in the chat. There we go.
Hey, Aaron Drew. How are you?
What's going on, Aaron? All right, let's see what
E for effort, Allison, right?
Let's see. He's done everything there is to do in this industry. Okay. Yeah, how about you become a two-time glam slam like The Miz? And Jey Uso answers the call. I like it. Okay, first of all, I'm going to tell you right now. Jey Uso looked like he'd been eating them chicken breasts and broccoli and in the gym because the arms look a little more cut up than they normally do. And I can appreciate that. My man putting in some gym work. Yeah, he's looking pretty good. That world heavyweight title.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Yeet for cancer. Oh.
Come on, Jey Uso. Come on, Jey Uso. You ain't got to pull on the heartstrings like that, Uso. Why you got to do that to us? Come on now. Man. All right, I can't wait for those to be on eBay. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just me, Oos. Day one-ish. I got to tell you, man.
Alex said we're already done.
All right, hold on.
LP versus Uso.
Hold on. Well, because first of all, as everybody knows, Logan Paul is just Alex's man. That's his boy right there. That's his favorite wrestler of all time. It gets no bigger than Logan Paul. But this is the big dog. I'm just messing with you, brother. Just Alex of Alex's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. Show your love to Just Alex. Hurt. Thank you, brother, for being up in the chat. Like to some punk ass YouTuber. Is that what he said?
Yes,
pause.
He did. Pause.
Hit that pause. Punk ass YouTuber. That's cold. Is that what he was gonna call us? You think I'm gonna take a picture with some punk ass YouTubers? Speak on it. Logan Paul does not seem impressed with that fire. YEET.
Is he being possessed?
Maybe. Whoa, listen to this crowd right now. Yeah, Jey Uso, he been in the gym. I like it. Okay, see now why he got to bring up old stuff? Why he got to bring up the IC title situation? Y'all know how I felt about that. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, come on, yeah, Paulie. Why you ever bring up old stuff? You know what I mean? Hey, I may have been Clubber Lane, but I'm the world heavyweight champ now. You know what I mean?
Me. Oos.
I love it. That's all you got to do. Super cook that man right out. Oh, and he gave her a hug. Man.
Get down.
And the cool thing is, the dude wanted some love when he first came out, and he didn't do it. So he specifically gave that dude some love on the way out. Jey Uso's the man. Jey Uso is the man. I cannot wait to meet that brother one day. I'm telling you right now. Okay, so they are facing the War Raiders.
But there's no gold at stake.
So this is a number one
Back in the
contenders
hunt.
match.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's okay. All right, so it is the War Raiders number one contenders match. Okay, all right, I'm here.
No, they better. Yeah, we're gonna have to wear our. If Logan wins, we riot for that match.
That's never gonna happen. I'm gonna say right now, that's never gonna happen.
We're gonna have to wear our Logan
That's
wins. We
never
riot
gonna happen.
that day for sure, y'all. That if Logan wins, we riot merch is available on our site. Link is below if you're interested, because that's what we'll be wearing for that fight.
That's not gonna happen. What's going on to the Teflon Don? Your mod father.
How you
doing? How you doing? What's going on, Teflon Don? Good to see you, my brother.
Teflon Don.
George Lewis is in the building. What up, George? All right.
Is he here, or you're just singing a song so he'll appear? Just Alex.
Pretty much, I'm saying something right now. That pop of color, I when I first saw the world title premiere, I was like, okay, that's not bad. I was never a fan of Big Gold. Having Steven here and having him bring Big Gold, it looks much better in person than I ever liked it on camera. I never really liked it on camera. But seeing the world heavyweight title now in person, when we go out to an event or what have you, I'm like, okay, it grew on me. But that pop of color, like they did with the IC title, something so simple makes all the difference. All the difference. So I agree. The GOAT wants you. Oh, you want a soul, Lauren? I don't know if it's for sale.
George, we will. Let me write that down. We will pray for your mom.
He was having a backlash and maybe Jey Uso's retaining. Okay, hold up, just Alex. Are you leaving room for the possibility that he would actually drop this title to Logan Paul?
He was, yeah.
I really got to know. Are you suggesting the possibility of him dropping this title soon? Because that hurts my heart, brother. I really got to know. Three Diggles is I promise you, he's in the lab clanging and banging right now, but he's got his Bluetooth earphones on.
Okay, let's see.
Hearing
you
us.
Ready?
Say his name and he appears. I believe in three Diglets. I believe in three Diglets.
All right, so it's 5:51. Let's see. Let's see if that works.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. Actually, I'm kind of curious as Alex, has Corp CA been in your live? I haven't seen him around. Is he kind of chilling?
How you just gonna be talking to me while I'm talking to the people? Stella, you want to get on the mic? You have something to say to the people?
You love your tribal queen. Okay, well, I can respect that, Aaron Teagle. I can respect that. Something with a third man. That's old school right there. I predicted that. Remember WrestleMania predictions? Yeah, I know. But sometimes we got to pivot just a little bit. And so I'm wondering, do you so you're basically, you're still holding on to that. You're still maintaining that notion. Sending prayers to your mom and family, George. What is happening with George?
His mom's in the hospital.
Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Stella, can I help you? You know we're live, right? You are embarrassing us. Can you chill like your sister? All right, here come the War Raiders. We got a super chat. Okay, I think I might got to take him down.
Can you come up here and get Stella and let her go out there? 'Cause she's barking at us. She needs to get out.
Yeah, I think Stella needs to do number one. All right, Three Kings. Ain't nothing mid about this belt. Belt don't make the man, man makes the belt. Oh, let me say that right. Belt don't make the man make the belt. Oh, yeah.
You are not lying.
Champs. Every night is an event when I defend this belt. You heard?
Absolutely. You are a defending, reigning, strong champion. You're a fighting champion. That's why it is the fighter belt. Sorry, I will not call it mid again. It is the fighter title.
Fighter title.
Absolutely.
And it's a fighter title, and you are a defending champ. So
yep.
Speak on the Three Kings. All right, there you go.
You go bark at her. Kiko.
Kiko, I am kind of sort of. I'm curious to see what Happy Gilmore is going to look like. We'll see.
Okay.
Thanks. We'll see. We'll see.
Who likes Logan Paul? We don't like Logan Paul.
Logan Paul is perhaps the greatest professional wrestler that has ever graced God's green earth. Said no one ever.
His mama might say that.
His mama might say that. But I'll tell you right now, it's like the Horsemen showed up, took a dump in the ring, and left that. That's Logan Paul. Okay. I suppose it's possible. Wow, JD caught some air on that.
Oh, you know what, Allison? Let me try that again.
It's mid when I don't have it, though. That's funny, Three Kings.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in three Diglets. Let's see if that works.
That's your line. Yeah, I suppose he is, but let's go ahead and see what they're going to do over here. I am pulling for, and I cannot believe I'm going to say this, but I really do. I thoroughly enjoy a faction that's got all the gold. I really do.
Yeah.
Singles, tag, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm I'm liking the fact that the New Day finally got it, but I'm pulling for the Judgment Day on this. Who y'all got? I can't believe I just said that, but I'm pulling for the Judgment Day.
Three King said it's mid when I don't have it though.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah.
Oh, you're so awesome, Three Kings. That's funny.
All right, we are across all streaming platforms. We're looking at close to 150 people in here. Thank y'all so much. Just the tap on that like button. All right, here we go. War.
Woo!
Nobody home.
Nobody was home. I know that hurt.
Yeah, the more I look at those tag team title belts, the more I want to get a pizza. I gotta say,
Samantha Poole,
stuffed crust.
the Judgment Day doesn't bother me. I know that everyone else is over them. I feel like they've rearranged characters enough time that it hasn't been the same faction the whole time. So changing people in and out and making it different, it doesn't bother me. And I don't know. It's kind of like the way. I mean, I'm just kind of used to them and their personalities and their interactions. It doesn't bother me.
Not at all. Three Kings says, for any Kendrick fans in the building, I'm going to the Grand National Tour tomorrow night. Anyone else going? Yes, sir. We are not.
Wow.
But enjoy that show.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Wop. Do your stuff. Yeah, I had to get that in.
Just Alex, that's disgusting. I don't even want to know that.
Thank you for that super chat. That's really awesome. And I hope you have a fantastic time. And I want to hear all about it.
Yes.
On Friday Night SmackDown. Yes, I did hear something about that. I thought it was fake. I cannot possibly fathom that being true. But then again, when we were at, unless it was something else that we don't know, when we were at, and y'all saw this, WrestleMania, when you have the entrance, there were people sitting right there and people sitting above
the stage.
Never seen that before.
Never. It looked like an orchestra.
And if those were really fans with tickets sold, I can only imagine how much that cost.
That has to be the elite packages you're talking about. Those have to be the elite people on the stage.
And the thing is, I told her, you know what? If it's true, we're going to do it. 40,000 a ticket. No, we're not. Do you understand that's a year's salary for people? That's more than a year's salary for people. And we're going to buy that for a ticket to a wrestling show? The fact that you have the nerve, the unmitigated gall. I you know what it feels like? It feels like you went to Vegas for WrestleMania, lost all your money, and now you don't want to tell your wife that you blew it all on black. So you're like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and I got a ticket. How much? A ticket that would normally go for $20. How much you gonna sell it for? 40,000.
40,000.
I'm sorry, what? 40 G's, G.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, Wrestling Views. No problem. I mean? Glad you're here. We acknowledge you.
I feel like it's Brother Man from. No, was it? No, it wasn't Brother Man. What was Hustle Man? It was Hustle Man.
I gotta tell you, Dossie, seriously, I am not looking forward to another WrestleMania. I don't really know if I plan on going to another WrestleMania, but I would travel to where it is, do a live watch along from the city to be with the crowds of people who attended and to attend the interactive stuff that they had. And I'd rather spend our money meeting all the stars and doing all of that stuff on the side and then streaming from the room than actually pay for the WrestleMania tickets. Because especially in the room, we're not going to have obnoxious drunk people all around us ruining our experience. We're not going to have fans who can make or break the show depending on what mood they're in. And we already know they've been so fickle. And instead of waiting through all the lines and we would hear the commentary, I just don't. I don't look forward to another WrestleMania. I just don't. I'm not saying I'd never go to another live show, but for WrestleMania, if I were you, I wouldn't bother going live. I would do all the other events that cost money around it.
I mean, we experienced WrestleMania live, so I mean, we can always say that. No Rock. We complained about that ad nauseum. Not going to get into it right now. I could, but I won't.
Yeah.
But I think that's fair, in a situation like that, because whatever they're doing with these ticket prices is obscene.
Yeah.
It's obscene. It's like it's like we say with the housing market in Los Angeles. The housing market in Los Angeles, if you're a real estate agent, is great. If you're a buyer, it's obscene.
Yeah.
It's obscene.
Mhm.
I saw they had the nerve. I saw a like a condo, for example, a little 2-bedroom, 1-bath condo, Los Angeles, costs the same amount as a 5-bedroom, 4-bath house in like Florida. You know what I mean? Or like Atlanta. I mean, it's just doesn't make any kind of sense. Okay, moonsault right there. Nobody home. Finn Balor rolls out the way. We got some blood on that arm. No, he cut up. And don't forget, Carlito out there with that apple. He's spitting somebody's face, which I need him to be using that apple as a weapon. Okay, we get the mist, which I miss. Why are we not doing mist anymore? And where's Asuka? Where's Shinsuke? Where's all the mist?
Oh, how did he not knock himself out? He hit his face on his shoulder.
Be careful, don't Rhea Ripley yourself. Okay, JD going up. There you go. Welcome back, JD.
Yeah, Aaron, we could do some kind of Christmas log in December. Movie Queen, it's coming along. It's not quite as healed as every time I think it's healed, it's not, but it's coming along for sure. Thank you.
Yeah, the idea that you've got to sell your firstborn just to get a ticket to WrestleMania or SummerSlam night one, not even both nights, night one. That's insane. That you would genuinely sit here with a straight face and say $40,000 for the elite package. For what? For what? Get out of here. Get out of here. Three Kings. This is what I'm talking about. Come on, Three Kings. Once again, fans getting priced by celebs and rich people. Every sport has this problem. But this definitely has TKO fingerprints all over this. Same happened to UFC. And I know that's right. And I'm not here for it, man. I'm not here for the price gouging. I wasn't here for it for WrestleMania. I'm not going to be here for it for SummerSlam. I'm not here for it. Man. This is, look. Oh. We got some shenanigans over here. Oh, the New Day getting taken out. My gosh. The War Raiders might actually get this.
I feel
we got a cover by JD.
I feel like Pat McAfee has had two different accents tonight.
He might have. McDonough using that big head of his. Carlito got the apple in there.
With the apple.
See, I told you, man. It's a numbers game. Oh, Penta's out here. Hold up. Penta. And it looks like the War Raiders are about to get the dub. Hold on. My man's going for a ride.
I think JD's dead. Pretty sure that he died.
The War Raiders with the help of Penta. I mean, you mess with the wrong one. You mess with the wrong one. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. You know what I'm saying?
You are funny, dude.
You think okay, well, we'll see what happens. Kenyatta Tucker, what is going on? Yeah, man, Bone Crusher, no. I already gave you one. I gave you two. I gave you three. No more. No more. Go sit down. Get this thing, but that's it. My goodness.
Yeah, I love Pena strutting, man. I really do. Penta. See, this is what happens when I read two different things at the same time. I don't multitask well. Penta strutting, yes. Strut.
Okay, no more snacks.
Is that how you walk into the grocery store aisle, Steven? I think that's really, really funny, actually.
Uh-oh. Paul Heyman over here wanting to have a conversation with Sami Zayn in the locker room. Hold up.
Hey, man, that's actually a pretty good point.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it's crazy that Asuka's still recovering. I thought she would have been good to go by now. I guess must still be pretty bad. His off the script promo on the Pat McAfee show. I'm good with that, Lauren. I'm good with that.
You already went out. You're just bored. Stop.
Did she actually go?
I don't know.
Hold on. Spoken to Pierce. Hold on, everybody. Paul Heyman.
Sam. Oh. You just threatened his life.
Live in the future or die with the past. Why is my man just...
He's watching him like you ain't even leaving until you give us an answer.
Oh, here comes Becky Lynch. Okay, now this is the question in the poll here in the chat. If you haven't answered it, check it out. Was Becky Lynch justified in her beatdown of Lyra Valkyria?
Was it a yeet down or a beat
I
down?
mean, it was.
You know
it
what,
was a
Lauren
something.
Biggs? They are planting seeds. I feel like I'm watching the movie of the week right now.
It was a something.
Maybe give her a calming chew. Go eat a calming chew. Oh, you brought something in here to eat?
All right, let me see if I want to catch up in the chat. I want to make sure that let me see. Bow down to the king. You already know, and I know you gave that shout to Chris Wrestling Views. Let me go ahead and do the same. What up, Chris? All right, here we go. Three Kings says, once again, fans getting... Oh, no, I already did that one. My bad. I'm sorry. It was one by Steven, yes. Let me go ahead and get to that one. There you go, Steven. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. 40 Chess is sending Sammy to SD as part of a trade for whoever next Heyman's recruit will be. That's kind of sad. You know, I hate to see them break up the Usi Juicy, but that might have to be the case. And it might be for his own good. It might be for his own health benefit.
I don't know.
It might be for his own health benefit. Which that wouldn't be bad. Thank you, Steven. I do want to see Nick Aldis regulate. Let's see how he does over here instead of the other GM, Scrap Daddy. Let's see if he can get control of this roster. Huh? Because apparently it's chaos and mayhem.
Let's see.
Huh? Well, Adam Pearce would have had things under control. Nick Aldis is over here just, I don't know what's going on here, mate. I don't like it. Becky no orange hair means she wants to try something new. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I kind of got tired of her orange hair because they went through some like a pumpkin phase, and I just wasn't into that. But let me see. I'm curious to see what the people have to say now about the poll. Let's take a look. See. Let me take a look. See here. Let's go.
%65%. Yeet. Wow.
That's cold.
That's cold, baby.
That's cold. Y'all some cold mother truckers. But okay, she's about to come out. Let's hear what she has to say. Her and her husband just decided to sit around the dinner table one day with their little daughter and be like, hey, wouldn't it be great if we all turn heel? Let's all turn heel together. One big Healy family. You know what I mean?
Becky had Charlotte PTSD every time the crowd wooed on Lyra's interest, so she got triggered.
She wants to talk to Kanye or Rey Mysterio. I mean, Kane or Rey Mysterio.
Kanye.
That's funny.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, well, Kanye, I just saw a
character.
thing. I did a thing on TikTok earlier. He's on a Kanye is on a whole other thing. We know Kane, Rey Mysterio. Maybe they need to hug it out like Team Hell No, like Kane and Daniel Bryan did. Maybe that's what they need. Yeah, Kanye. Have you seen Kanye? Yeah, he's been on the thing. He's Kanye. Yeah, I meant to say Kane, not Kanye, but yeah, Kanye is just.
Becky's disappointed in Lyra because she isn't what Becky thought she would be, and she had too high expectations that she could meet because she's not good enough or doesn't want it. Hope that's the reason. Or WWE is pushing her just like they've always pushed Charlotte because she just comes back and goes to the front of the line, gets a belt the first night, gets mad because she loses it the second. Now, if that happened to Charlotte, everybody be like, oh, that's favoritism. She just skipped the line. They just gave her a belt. Blah, 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 blah. Now it's Becky and nobody got nothing to say.
Well, here she comes right now. Speaking of, here comes the man. She's come around. Now, here's what I want to see. You can say whatever you want to say, and I'm totally fine with that. I want Lyra to come out here and beat this bubby down.
She really does. She need to beat her down before she gets to the ring. You need to have some kind of personality, Lyra.
Okay, Lyra need to come out here with some hardware.
For real.
Okay, and make their match a no DQ match. How about that? Let's just raise the stakes immediately.
Immediately.
Your sing-along music. Yeah, I know that's right. They're calling her Becky Hogan, which I don't agree with. Oh, man, that's hilarious. I mean, the crowd don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They're still kind of in their feelings about this whole situation, as we all are. But I want to hear what she has to say. Is she going to go full, like, you know what? But she's still playing to the crowd. She's not keeping to herself. She's not like dissing the crowd and just staying in the middle of the ring. No,
yeah, I agree, Steven. That's the same thing you said about John Cena. I don't even think that she is heel. I think that she's just like, whatever, Lyra, I'm over it. I'm just going to take her and they'll love me regardless of what I do.
Not everybody can be Stone Cold. Of course, she's starting off with a smile. Starting off with a smile and a Coke. All right. Oh, Becky's found the culprit.
Big shock. Big shock.
Becky Lynch admits that she took out Bayley.
No matter what you do, they're going to cheer you ultimately.
Everybody needs like me. Well, she's wearing everybody else's shirts, and she's dancing to everybody's music, and she's going, "Why haven't I a bigger star?" But she gets to see what a bigger star looks like when I walk down the ramp at WrestleMania.
Ouch. She said you got to see what a bigger star looked like when I walked down the ramp. That's cold.
Brings me to Lyra.
Okay, here we go.
Lyra.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. But the
I was thinking that earlier.
Hmm.
because the friend of my enemy is my enemy.
The friend of my enemy. Why do I feel like that mean with the math going around? I'm just all like,
I had high hopes for Lyra. I said that she was going to be the future. But while I was out, she was closing up to the woman who I've been fighting for the last 6 years. I tried, even that I still tried to save her, tried to get her to ditch that bitch.
oh, that's a shirt. Ditch that bitch. Ditch that.
With Bailey, but it was too late. She was already compromised. She's already a loser.
Allahu Zahar. Here we go. And the crowd is chanting the woo. The music has hit, folks.
And speaking of woos, what's up, Jody Bennett?
Woo! What up, Jody? Okay, Lyra's in a skirt. She's not dressed to compete.
Bailey was one of the first, actually.
Of course she was.
She told me that she would step on anybody's throat if it meant getting ahead.
Is that a skirt? Jeez, that's short.
Yeah, but I said she's not dressed to compete, man. She's not dressed to mix it up.
Fairy tale dream about winning Irish Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. I didn't buy any of it because of the hopes that I had for you. And I don't know how it took me manhandle slam after manhandle slam after manhandle slam, but I finally see it now. I know exactly what you are.
See that?
The illusion of Becky Lynch is dead.
What?
What?
Make you pay for what you did to me and Bailey.
Where's
she said, I wanna
CJ?
make
He
you pay.
appreciate that.
You're gonna run away? Come on, Kansas City wants to see a fight, right?
I wouldn't mind seeing a fight.
I wouldn't
Let's get it
mind.
on, ladies.
Are you thinking about the last time we went one-on-one? When I beat you and took your NXT championship?
I was gonna say she is the one who beat you for the title.
That is true.
No. From now on, the man only fights when it matters, and it does not matter in Kansas City.
Oh, oh.
Wow. She got a little problem with Kansas City.
I'm sorry, Kansas. The man is too good for Kansas City.
Yep, she getting that what treatment?
Fine then. Backlash. And I bet you're only gonna do it if I put this title on the line. You got it.
All right, you're on. I'm gonna make that matter like I made you matter. Welcome to the big time.
How about shut the hell up, Becky, because you never made me matter. I made me matter because I am no longer interested in being the next Becky Lynch. I am Lyra Valkyria.
She says, shut the hell up.
Be a better person than you. And I already know I'm a better wrestler than you.
Actually, I don't disagree with that statement.
A true story.
Oh! Big drop kick right there, right on top of her head. I like it, man.
Oh, suck it now.
Oh, Lyra's
That
laying
is the
into
most
her.
emotional. It's about time.
Get some forearm shots in there. Oh, that was nice. That was solid. I like that.
That's crazy that you would come out in a skirt that short to fight. But anyway.
Anybody seen Nick Aldis?
Nick who? Nick what?
Adam Pearce would have been out here already. All right, you want it? You want it? Fine. It's official. Backlash, Intercontinental Championship. He would have done it. Nick Aldis in the back having a spot of tea. Earl Grey, by the way.
Would you like a
Hot.
spot of tea?
Now, this Lyra Valkyria has now piqued my interest.
Yeah, about time.
Okay,
About time.
somebody finally got a little dirt up under them fingernails.
Yeah, there you go.
She found her courage. That's all she needed was a little courage. All right, we got a super chat by the Three Kings. I was just talking trash about Lyra not cutting promos on Friday, and here we are. She can go back to being mute. Oh, the man just took her out. She thought she got the better of her. Three Kings. Thank you for that super chat.
Yeah, she was like, you didn't get the last word.
And she's curled up in the fetal position once again. Come on, sister.
Those are squirts. Okay, they're short squirt. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, here's Nick Aldis. Where you been at, bro? Fine, you're interim. You don't have the authority to find anybody.
His descent.
His descent.
Sweet victory against me on our Netflix debut, but look at you now, dropping the big one at WrestleMania. What did you say? What is it? Zero Miego? Zero comebacks, clown. But Penta, you losing wasn't my favorite part of WrestleMania. It was watching your useless brother Phoenix drop his first match to El Grande Americano.
Okay, I love it. I love it. He mentioned Ray Phoenix. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. Bendejo.
Yeah.
Bendejo. Can we talk like this? Wait, it is Netflix.
It is Netflix.
And you know, she understood that. She was all like, I'm so proud of Penta right now. Yeah, here we go. Ivy Nile, come on. Going against Stephanie Valkyria. This is a tough one because I love them both. But, you know, my money's on Stephanie Valkyria all day.
Of course.
Three Kings, that was a big super chat right there. Look, let me tell you. Give her a minute. All right, give Lyra a minute. She's finding her courage. And she will get there. At least we got something out of her. You got to give her a minute to cook, man. She'll find it. She'll find it. She'll find it.
First and foremost, I know you didn't just call Steven Sandridge a clown because we are the coalition. Like, that's our dude. That's our boy.
Who calls him a clown?
And he's being nice enough to give you a second warning. But if that happens again, you're just going to be removed from the channel. You ain't even going to be on timeout. We don't do that up in here.
Who are we talking about?
Somebody up in here, the second time has come at Steven personally over Lyra or something.
Okay, well, we're not going to do that. The crowd only wants crash outs. I know that's right, Kennedy. Hey, thank you for that big super chat. And you leave that man alone. Okay? You come for him, you come for us. They gave Lyra a microphone. Why? I mean, it had to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It had to happen. It had to happen. And I'm glad that it did. I'm going to let this thing cook. Let's see where we go with this. Need that shirt Gable has on. Yeah, I know. That's right, Pretty Richie. She's got to work on it.
Thinking that too.
She's got to work on it. Look, if you had these wrestlers, a lot of these wrestlers were wanting to do this since they were kids, and they would cut promos. We've seen the video packages. They had a video camera, VHS. You know how heavy it is to carry a VHS camcorder? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
It ain't light, y'all. and you record yourself in your backyard trying to cut a promo. Like it's something that they've been trying to do for the longest time. And then you see these people cut a promo. For example, some of you may not remember this. Roman Reigns, a young Roman Reigns, a thinner goatee Roman Reigns. He had a catchphrase. She's never heard this. Okay. And Steven knows what I'm talking about. Just Alex knows what I'm talking about. Some of y'all may know what I'm talking about. He would say, and slap yourself. Okay. So imagine the OTC that we know today coming out here to Seth Rollins and saying, you can slap yourself. Like he really tried to make that a thing.
Yeah.
You got to start somewhere.
Slap.
So yeah, and we're going to probably just say that from now on. You know what? Yeah, you can go and slap yourself. I mean, we all got to start somewhere. The prototype was a thing. Leviathan was a thing. You know, we all got to start somewhere. So
that is funny.
But yeah, see, put that on a t-shirt. But it took him. Look how long it took him. Look how long it took him.
Yeah.
He really had to study this. You had to get burnt. You had to. This is why you didn't just get cooked by Johnson. You got burnt. You got put on the stove.
Yeah.
And he burnt you.
Yeah.
Okay, he left you for dead, simmering. And you know what? You know what happened? Somebody took a knife and just like burnt toast and just took off those pieces of scar and the char. And from those ashes arose the OTC. You got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere.
So give this woman a mic and let's just see what she can do with it. If she can put some edge on her. She's got to put some edge on her, man. Hold on, muting. That's adorable. It's adorable. Okay, here's a Rusev. He's
in great shape.
Fantastic shape.
Wow.
I was finally free to crush people, not because I was told to, but because I wanted to. So now I will use my hands and jack body for good.
And jacked body for good.
Jacked body, yo.
Those who waste their talents like I did. And through pain, I will perfect them all for good. So my brothers, your life of suffering ends now. I am the tempest rolling in. I will hunt you, forgive you, and fix you like I fixed myself. But choose your next steps wisely, because for a righteous man,
this is what they did here. I can appreciate this. He's going to take the hands and he's going to take his jack body and he's going to fix everyone. It's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be fantastic. So he's going to break you so he can fix you. I'm not mad. I need to find that shirt. Hold on.
Absolutely. I'm here for everything that he's doing. He's a self-made man and I love it. He's like the Terminator. All right, Ivy Nile. Let's see what you got, sister. Listen to. Are y'all hearing this pop from the crowd for Stephanie?
Pop,
are y'all
baby.
hearing this?
Pop it.
Do you understand this woman? I mean, look at the mystique here. Huh? Look at the fit. Look at the
Everything
vibe.
Everything about it, yo.
She commands respect.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the fact that Julia's here too. I hope she come out here too.
Yeah.
Do a little something.
Yeah.
She gotta come out here and do a little something. We're Booker T. Oh yes, I'm gonna be the Booker T.
Yeah.
As soon as she hits that move, I'm gonna do the Booker T.
There it is.
El Grande Americano is numero uno. All right. I guess we're getting a large. Rusev the Redeemer. Boy, if she was that world, that would have been it for me.
She was. We just missed her, man.
Oh, that's right. She was. Yeah.
Yeah. We were just a little too late.
That's
just
right.
a little bit.
I like it, Three Kings. Shuck it, ducky. Quack, quack. Oh, yes, man. I absolutely love the outfit that Ivy Niles got on right now. I'm loving this Black Flag situation. It's dark. It's like Rogue Superman.
Yeah.
Which, Steven, I cannot wait to discuss this situation with you with the new Superman film about the guy, the actor that they're choosing to play Superman. I really want to talk to you about that. All right, here we go. We got the bell rung. She's trying to goad Ivy Nile into it, but nope. I was like, nope, I don't want it. Ooh, big takedown right there. Ivy Nile with a cover. One. Steven Sandra says, somewhere in Orlando, Sharmell is standing over Booker's shoulder just watching. Like, I got your shuck it, duck it, quack, quack right here.
That's funny.
We got a cover right there. Look at that. Look at that. Solid. Count of two. I know that's right. And if I were Booker T, I'd be like, let me tell you something, woman. Huh? Who's bringing home the bacon? Get in that kitchen, fry it in the pan. I don't think I actually would say that, but still. Come on, ladies. Let's step it up. Let's get a little more aggression going on in this match right now. I want to see somebody get hurt.
Oh, what's up, CW41? What you doing in Detroit?
What up, CW?
63 in Detroit.
Oof. A little nippy. I hear what you're saying on that, son. The ladies got the yams out today. But that's just how Stephanie rolls, you know. Uh-oh, here we go. Hang on. We've got that move coming in hot. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Denied.
Oh, denied.
Ivy Nile said, nah.
Nah.
I like it. Oh, and we're still getting it. Oh, yes.
Man.
Oh, yes, man. I like it. Man, Stephanie Booker and Trick Williams is just in. Queen Sharmell will man Stephanie and Booker will man Trick T. I mean, you could be right on that, Lauren Biggs.
Oh, me too. M Pound Cake 82. Me
what up,
too.
M Pound Cake? Why that you just always want me to give me a? I used to eat pound cake back in the day. Every time I see that name, I'm like, I want a piece of pound cake.
That's so funny.
Pound cake and some milk was delicious.
Yeah, CW41. This is a serious lucha war. She's part of the clan that's mocking the luchas.
I mean, yeah, she got to look directly at him because right now we all know that he's in cahoots with whoever El Grande Americano is. We don't know, but they definitely like thick as thieves. We know that. You know, we know that it could be John Morrison, it could be Johnny Drip Drip. I don't know.
I mean, you can't be signed with WWE and AEW at the same time.
You can if you're wearing a mask and you're signed under a different name. I don't. Two different people. Just like the Patriot. Two different people.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
I want to see Triple A get involved in this. Let's see what they do. Let's see how they utilize Triple A. The acquirement of that is I hope they don't Ring of Honor it, if you know what I'm saying. You know, when AEW went ahead and absorbed Ring of Honor, I had high hopes. I'm like, okay, we're finally going to get something. My disappointment cannot be expressed enough. we see people use and everything, but I do not feel like Ring of Honor is getting spotlighted and highlighted like they should, considering where they are. So I'm hoping that AAA, working with WWE, being bought out by them, that they figure out a way to highlight this talent, because there's nothing worse than, like I said, like you have somebody on NXT that gets featured week after week after week. You come up on the main roster and they're just like, well, we don't know what to do with you. You're still getting paid and that's great, but wrestlers want to wrestle. They don't want to just sit around and atrophy. You know what I mean? They want to get in the ring and they want to mix it up. So I'm hoping that they figure out a way to do that and make sure that everybody gets their time to shine. But that's been my concern for the longest time. Like I said, I don't really care who rolls up where. If the roster if it's stacked, if it's not enough room for everybody to get their time to shine, they're not doing house shows. So I mean, I'm like, what are we doing? What are we even doing? So that's my concern. But we'll see. We will see. I mean, that's what I'm saying, Rick RT. That's the same like with, you had ECW. ECW under WWE was no longer ECW. And you can't even call it that. Uh-oh. Yes. Oh, yes. We got a round 2 of that. You see what I'm saying? It's a cool move. It doesn't do a whole heck of a lot, but the crowd loves it. They eat it up, and she figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
She figured it out, man. And also, side note, I like this form of Julia. I was never on the Julia train. I like this Julia now.
Yeah.
Now she's got my attention.
I liked her before, but I like her better now.
Chad Gable, how dare you? Speak some Spanish. Uh-oh. Stephanie, step in the chat. I like it. Get that prime bottles right there. Ooh, Ivan now just drops it like a bad habit outside the ring. Good gracious. And I need Ivy now to start catching some dubs. Not at the expense of Stephanie, but I need to start catching some dubs. Right, but
somewhere.
Man. I mean, another example, somebody brought up from NXT, and they're not doing a whole heck of a lot. She's wrestling and all, but she didn't get no wins. She don't come out in the chain no more. Stephanie folded up like a piece of paper. I like it, man. I like it. Ivy going up. What do we got here? Going to the top rope. I don't like it. There you go. Ooh, nope. Yeah, look at the aggression on those headbutts. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, she in her own hand, but still, I like it. Get a big suplex off the second rope. Watch out! Boom! I mean, now his eye just started twitching.
She's like, when you get hit with that twitch.
Oh, man. Chad Gable's getting a little disappointed. Ivan now is all. Lights are on. Nobody's home. I'm here for it. Listen to this crowd. This is awesome. Ooh, Ivan now slapping the taste out of there. We get some big forearms. Big forearms by Ivy. Ooh, kick to the breadbasket by Stephanie. Nope. I was like, nope, not today, sister. Ooh, Ivy now just dropped Stephanie. We got a 1. We got a 2. 2. Oh, yeah, Stephanie's ready for it. She's definitely ready for it, man. Uh-oh, careful now. Ivy now is in a compromising position. Oh, that snap. Man, that looks bad. Uh-oh. This is it.
Oof.
And that's it.
Mm.
Stick a fork in Ivy Nile. This one is over. And this crowd is loving it.
Why is her face green around here? A menace, a disruptor.
Is a problem. Yep. She sure is. That's the real deal right there,
that
Jack.
Was clean.
Now, I'm gonna say this much. I'm looking in Ivy Nile's face, man, and I'm seeing some frustration.
Well, yeah.
Everybody wants to go ahead and do their part, and I get it, but you know, you don't want to be the Brooklyn Brawler, and I hate to say it like that. Let me say it another way. You don't want to just be the Brooklyn Brawler.
Yeah.
You want to be able to get some wins, because the reality is a win gets you closer to a title. And I can see a bit of frustration in the face of Ivy Nile, and I feel for her, man. I feel for her. I do. You see, look at that gold right there.
What Hollywood movie?
Huh?
And if Liv is going to be gone to film a movie, is she getting rid of the titles?
We don't need this, AJ. We don't need this. Cut it down this stuff. There's so much work.
Okay, so Liv is going to be taking some time off, so we're not going to be defending those titles?
You can't hold on to the titles while you take time off. That don't make any kind of sense.
Because we've seen that already. You got to relinquish those titles.
Exactly.
So what are we doing here? She's filming a big Hollywood film.
know.
That's great. There's Karrion Kross. He knows how to stir the pot, dude.
Woo, he stirs the pot.
And he looks so much better with the beard. Keep the beard, bro. Keep the hair, keep the beard. I beg of you, be consistent. There's nothing quite like an evil villain when they've got that, like that pony goatee, like Ming the Merciless, whatever, you know what I mean? Like he's got the point on there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. Karrion Kross, you've got our attention, sir. You've got our attention after McMahon bastardized you. Oh, okay. Got to get that out. Well, I see. This is exactly what we're talking about, Lauren Biggs. If you knew that you were going to be filming a Hollywood film and you're going to be off for a while, what is Raquel supposed to do without you as one half of the tag team champs?
Right, exactly.
That's like, what are we doing here?
And
Why didn't you leave it over
what
there?
movie is she doing?
I don't know. Let's see. Does anybody know?
If you have to relinquish the belt to go have a baby, you should relinquish the belt to go make a movie. It takes about the same time.
But you already know what I said, man. There's no babies on my watch. If I was in charge, there's a 10-year no baby clause. Keep them closed. You see these? Keep them closed. Or if you don't, then it's Milfomania, dude, and the first ever baby bowl, Jack. Don't come for me in the comments, Sophie Dopey. Say what you want to say, but
say
it's
what
money
you want to say
all day.
Mm-hmm.
My God, that baby looks like a damn ringer from El Salvador.
Right.
Let's see. Is Liv Morgan going by
You
her
would take the
Georgia?
deal, Jody?
There she is. Gianna Daddy. I was about to say she going by her government name. Let's see.
Baby Bull. Oh,
I'm not quite sure what she's filming. Does anybody know what she's going to be filming? I don't see anything listed for what she's about to do. Maybe it's Wicked. Maybe she's going to play.
yeah, Lauren. That sounds about right.
She'll play the Good Witch in the Wicked sequel.
I don't know that she could sing like that.
I think she can sing. I can't back that up. Let me see. Lyra Valkyria. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I have no idea.
What was that? Can you turn that up?
She might, George Lewis. Becky Lynch might actually do it. It's possible. Yeah, there's nothing listed on IMDb either, so I don't know quite what she's talking about. Or maybe it's a different kind of film. She's single now. No? Boom, 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 boom.
What was Kaiser about to say? That's what I was saying. They just showed him for a second and then they just went away.
That's right. See, hashtag it, the baby bowl and Milfomania, dude. And what you gonna do when all of these babies run wild, goo goo gaga on you?
How y'all encourage him?
He knows. Milfomania and the baby bowl, I promise you. $40,000 tickets, those would sell. You want an exclusive package? No problem. That actually, I don't know if an exclusive package to the Milfomania is a good thing. Never mind, scratch that. No exclusive packages for Milfomania. Nope. Here we go. Looking last week, man. Excellent show. Gunther goes hog wild and starts choking out Michael Cole. Not cool. But I like it. Pat McAfee bombed on him. But what happened?
I thought it was so funny. His friends really came from over the barricade.
Those are good friends. Oh, hold up. Pat McAfee's addressing the situation. Did he just adjust himself? I'm sorry, did he? Did he just adjust himself on live TV?
Wow.
Okay. Well, I mean, sometimes, it's inhuman. They can't breathe in there. It's inhuman. Your boys need a house. Who are you, sir?
Oh,
he's a punter.
He got a Cody deep in that voice.
He's a punt kicker. Rick Ortiz for the baby bowl. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. No title change happened tonight, CW. No title change. Self-made man, I like it.
I don't have more talent than anybody. I'm definitely not better looking than most folks. But I happen to have a few things that I hope people will remember me by whenever my time has come to pass. When I die and I'm 6 feet in the dirt, I hope they say that guy was an incredibly hard worker. He worked his ass off, not only for himself, but for his friends.
Speak on it, Pat. Didn't expect this. Interesting. 10 millions. He's donating to the children's hospital, huh? What's wrong with that, huh? What's wrong with that, Hulk Hogan? What's wrong with that, you coward, huh? What's wrong with the children's hospital?
Amen.
When I'm dead and gone, they will say that I was a loyal mother.
Okay, he just dropped the F-bomb, mother trucker.
Cole's like, oh.
He's like, okay, wait a
Hey,
minute.
so Netflix don't allow it all,
Wait a minute.
y'all.
He's talking to the guys. Let it go. Let it go. Let it slide.
You must ride for those that ride for you.
Right, Steven?
All go. You're either with me or against me.
I know that's right.
That has been with me since the day I met him, and he just so happens to be the greatest of all time, Michael Cole.
Here you go. Talking about the GOAT. He's humble. Michael Cole. Michael Cole. Michael Cole. Come on, Michael. Stand up. Take a
Come on, Michael.
Take a bow, baby.
Take a
Yeah.
bow.
I like that. I'll be loyal till I'm in the soil. I like that phrase.
I told you there was a different accent coming out of him tonight.
He's in his prime. He's the former world heavyweight champion. I said,
Yeah, he be dropping some F-bombs. Look at Michael Cole every time puts his head down like, oh gosh.
you got a problem with Cole? You got a problem with me, Gunther. SmackDown's version of Adam Pearce. Please come out here.
What? SmackDown version of Adam. Okay, what's happening right now?
That was funny.
I know Adam Pearce's management style tends to be let chaos reign supreme on Monday nights, but I'm in charge tonight and I do things a little bit differently.
Oh.
It's not the time or the place for this discussion, but you called me out, so here I am. So please keep it.
I actually like his getup.
I know you're just a middle manager, just like Pierce, and Pierce weakness you. But I know you have the power on this particular evening to make some things happen. I don't like that Adam Pearce suspended Gunther. I don't like that Gunther isn't here. I want you to lift Gunther's band, and I want to fight Gunther ASAP.
Wow.
I want to fight Gunther ASAP.
Whoa.
Denied. Suspension denied.
The answer is no.
Boo.
You two are far too valuable assets to the company. I can't take that risk. But speaking of value to the company, I have an alternative. We can lift the suspension on Gunther, and you can get your hands on him.
At Backlash.
Contest inside a WWE ring. Pat, what I'm proposing is this. Pat McAfee versus the Ring General Gunther. One-on-one at Backlash.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
Pat McAfee and Gunther at Backlash.
One-on-one, St. Louis, Backlash. That's what I'm saying.
Deal.
Okay, so he said, no, I can't do that. Then he said, okay, I can do that.
Well, he's saying I can't do it now, but you guys can face each other at Backlash. That's when it will be lifted.
All right.
Hey, he's salty on Gunther like I was on Britt Baker.
Look, I hope it's a great match, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if Pat McAfee's ready to catch that work. Pat
Samantha
McAfee might
Poole
catch the
said,
fade.
don't be sleeping on Pat. Y'all remember his match with Adam Cole, baby.
Have you seen Adam Cole?
He's not quite a Gunther.
Adam Cole's about this big. About this big. Come on, dude.
You don't think that Pat is going to put in that work? Hell yeah, he's going to put in that work.
I'm not saying I'm okay. Okay. I'm
Wow, I guess Steven.
all right. We got a couple of super chats. Let me go ahead and get in here right now. We got one with the Three Kings. Netflix is so inconsistent with what cursing slides. Just let it all slide, please. This is what I was saying before this came on Netflix. I'm like, I don't know what this is gonna be, but it was on Netflix. Netflix has got some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it must be a WWE thing to like, you know what? We still got some kids, baby.
Got some kids, baby.
So we have the opportunity to let our hair down, but we gonna put it all out there like the cat. We're not doing that. So I feel you. I feel you. Look at that. Cena drops him.
That was a much, much larger, younger Cena, y'all. Had all his muscles, had all his hair, had all his athleticism.
He took his vitamins, man.
Yeah, he took
Take a good look at those
all
vitamins.
right.
Yeah, that was a very different John Cena. Boy. Thank you, Three Kings, for that super chat.
Yes.
I know. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he wants that smoke. I don't know. Steven Sandra says, in lieu of flowers, please send your Steve Weisers and poured out 40s to the Pat McAfee Show on ESPN, 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 Eastern weekdays. Care of. You ain't never lied.
What I tell you?
That's hilarious. Thank you for that.
Why don't you say you don't need to go nowhere? I got your back.
Yeet. He's concerned about him now. He's
But
concerned.
he didn't say I got your back. You ain't got to go nowhere. You ain't got to let them run you off the show. He didn't say anything.
He holding that stare real long.
Why are they? What? Whoa! I was gonna say, what's about to happen?
He's got sucker punched by Logan Paul.
With that metal hand.
The woman's right. He just got sucker punched by Logan Paul with the woman's right.
The show has been fire. Wow.
Who the hell he think he punching?
Right?
Okay. Logan Paul, I'm at you. You don't sucker punch the wrong man, bro. You don't sucker punch the wrong man. That's right. That's what I'm calling it. I call it the woman's right. Okay? She ain't here no more. It's the woman's right now.
Pretty Richie, you funny.
That's Mr. Mountain. That's the shirt. Logan Paul just sucker punched Jey Uso with the woman's right. Wow. That's how we doing, bro?
You know what? We should make a Coltrane shirt.
A what shirt?
The Coltrane. The Coltrane. And you have the Soul Train, but then on the front it has Michael Cole's face instead of like the Thomas the Train face. The Coltrane.
Okay.
The Coltrane.
I guess we're doing a Coltrane shirt. Welcome everyone to the Cold Drain.
Jay is gonna cry in the car. Wow.
Your neighbors love you, CW.
Lawrence said,
I had to
Jay,
say
you
what I had to
got
say.
knocked the F out.
Young man,
Young man.
you got knocked the f out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm over here. Then Jimmy come over here like, get your big ass up. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Oh my gosh.
I agree with you, Steven. That wouldn't make any sense.
No, look. All kidding aside, I'm gonna tell you right now. I will hang up my mic if Logan Paul beats Jey Uso for that title. I'm done. I'm done. She can find another co-host, Steven. Feel free to come on over. It'll now be the BS show. I can't. Okay, I've got a reaction. I was watching The Last of Us season 2. I've got my reaction to that. I still got to post. They keep putting me in my feelings. I can't. I just can't. I'm too emotional right now. I'm too raw.
Too raw.
I steal.
And not because
I don't
Monday.
kill. Isn't that the truth? I know that's right. He'll drop it to Cardi B. Ugh. Ow. Okay.
Okay. I can't do that.
Okay, he's not going to win? Cool. And I'm fine, George Lewis. I'm fine. Yeah,
if Logan wins, he'll drop it to Cardi B.
She can't roll the R's. She claims to be of Latina descent. That's why I say 1/8. How can you be a Latina and not be able to roll your R's? It's a prerequisite. It's a requirement. It's like it was a prerequisite and requirement of African Americans to watch Roots. If you didn't watch Roots, are you even black? I gotta ask the question. I know you know how to eat a burrito. I know you love a good enchilada.
You want to go to a party?
Well, the question is, who all gonna be there? That's what it is. Rusev versus Otis. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm here for it. I want Otis to get in some good licks, man. I really do. Otis needs a friggin' win. JD, Penta next week. I'm here for it. Live crowd. I'm loving this. And I need that spinner belt in my life.
Hey, Tyrell Breed, how you doing?
What up, Tyrell? I never seen Roots. Chris, get out! Well, I'll pull back. If you haven't seen Roots, okay.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
I'll let it slide. All right, Seth Rollins looks very, very...
Are we? Well, yeah,
it's only
this show is only what, 2 hours, 15 minutes, 2:30?
Well, it depends. Maybe 2:30.
Yeah, we're in the main event. This is about to go long, though. Like, it's not about to be no 5-minute conversation.
Actually, I do like that jacket. You're right. The jacket is fire. I'm not mad at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd wear that to work if I could. Got peacocks on there and everything. I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly on this one. I can't rolls my R. Samantha Poole. You can't roll your R's?
He can't wrap his brain around it.
And you haven't seen, I can let one slide. I can't let them both slide. I'm gonna need you to pick a struggle.
Samantha about to get her card pulled. That's what I was thinking too, Chris Wrestling Views.
I know you've seen it, like cornbread and Sinners. Give me that black card. I know you've seen it all over the internet. All right, here we go, folks. No, I didn't see Sinners yet. We've been talking about possibly seeing it tomorrow, but the meme's been all over the internet. So I mean, I've seen that 1,000,001 times. I don't know what happens before it. I don't know what happens after it. I've only seen that clip. I don't want to see anything bad happen to you.
You don't like Bron, you don't like Heyman, but this is me we're talking about here. 20 years of friendship. This is you and me. Last week I watched you come back to Raw. You celebrated in the center of this ring with Jey Uso because you guys are friends.
But I got to ask you, Steven, and for everybody in the chat right now, no spoilers because we haven't seen Sinners. If you have seen Sinners, what is your rate on a scale of 1 to 5? 1 being 5 being absolutely must see. If you've seen Sinners, 1 to 5, drop it in the chat. That's going to help us. I would love to know. No spoilers.
I believe with my whole that is the vision for the best future of WWE.
4.5. That's pretty significant, Steven. That's pretty significant with some caveats.
I wish I had somebody
That's
else
fair.
to believe in, but there
That's
is
fair.
nobody better to lead us
You did
into
a
that future
1 to 5.
than me.
I did a 1 to 5. Scale of 1 to 5. Steven says 4.5. Dawsey says 4.75. It's a great movie. Pretty Richie. You remember that? Did he come out with his face looking like he did? Boy, that was a good show. Love that episode.
And you know, after everything that's been said and been done, how many true friends can you count? On one hand,
Wow, you saw it in the Tokyo Dome. It'd be a 6. Good gracious.
less than 5,
Yeah, everybody remember that. That was a great episode.
you are one of those true friends. When my baby girl was born,
Taking it to the kids.
Boy, they be just really pulling on the heartstrings these days.
Bringing in the kids on this one.
you just become a new father yourself. I was scared out of my mind, man. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to turn. I came to you, and you gave me some of the best advice I've ever gotten in my entire life. I will forever
Get a
be
nanny.
grateful for that.
Wow. Wow.
Allow me to return the favor
Allow me to return the favor.
and give you a piece of advice that could save your life.
Save your life. Did he just say save your life?
Sammy, take your way out. Whatever Heyman's got lined up for you, take it, man. Because if you stay on
Ethan
Raw
Page
and you
was
don't
at the WWE World Shop thingamajiggy.
Huh.
Man,
We have to put that footage together. Our members are waiting.
it's 3/4 of the way done.
take the pass, man. Take the out. I'm begging you, take the out.
Take the out. Yeah,
Take thee out. As
I
in
would
thee?
I would
I will
go.
take thee out.
I would go.
I'll join your faction.
If I hurt your feelings as a friend, I'm sorry. Everything you're saying is absolutely true. Our friendship transcends this business. Our kids are very close. We're good friends. We play together. We're very good friends. You're right, a real one. A real one. And outside of that ring, that's absolutely true.
But inside of this ring,
When it comes to everything that you say inside of this ring,
Careful.
I think you're playing games. And you are good. Seth, you're good, man. You've always been good. I've never been that great at that stuff. You're really good. That's why you're in the position you're in. It's part of it. That's part of it. And you know, because of how close we are, you know exactly what card to play because I have confided in you over the years. I have told you how much the one thing that has eluded me my whole career, how much it nags at me. That one thing that I have eluded me this whole time, a WWE Championship. the World Championship, and now you're dangling that in front of me.
Yeah, he done mention the World Championship, boy. He had to bring Jay into this.
Friend or not friend, for as long as you've known me, Seth, have you ever known me to run away?
That's true. He's not running away from a fight. That is true.
Yeah, Roland Bird, he does kind of sound like the Messiah again.
I'm not going to stand here while my friend threatens me. Because make no mistake about it, what you're doing right now is you are threatening me. You are saying that if I don't acquiesce, if I don't submit to your
Look at all these big old words.
I used the word the other day, acquiesce. Yeah, this is quite the promo they're cutting right now.
Tell him.
Wow.
When I do, it will not be because of any favors from anyone. It will be because I did it my way. I did it the right way.
Wow.
So, buddy, as a friend, I respect you. I love you. But this is me telling you to go to hell.
He told him to go to hell. I love you. I respect you, but go to hell. Oop. Well, there you go.
Look
Now,
at
this is
Seth.
interesting.
I have no control.
This is interesting. Seth is shaking his head. Oh. Bron is dressed to compete, folks. He's not wearing that suit anymore. Heck, even Paul Heyman over here looking like he about to lay some hands. Okay, bro. Calm down, settle down, son. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us here on Monday Night Raw. We got another super chat right here by Steven Sandridge. I love it. I love it. You over here, you're saying Sami Zayn 2026 Royal Rumble winner in Saudi Arabia. Let's go.
Oh, wow. He would get quite the pop there.
I don't know,
but he would get quite the pop.
Competition is thick. I'm thinking Apollo Crews for that one.
Who?
I bet you put some respect on his name.
Who?
Okay. Put some respect on that Nigerian prince. Why are you running? Why are you running?
Steven said, didn't he get released?
Dang, that's cold. Dang, that's cold. Thank you for that super chat, Steven. But dang, that's cold. Put some respect on that man's name. He carried this company on his back so much that it actually broke his back. Like Mike Tyson, I broke my back. I'm sorry, what? Spinal.
Well, Kofi broke his chest.
Boom, boom, boom. Caved it all in. Jericho did. I become, man.
You think so, Just Alex? I think you're right.
What are we talking about? Didn't he get released? Ain't that about a blip? I think somebody might actually be going for the world title next year. I mean, I can see it. He was a good Intercontinental champ. I will give him credit where credit is due. And I think he'd be a fighting champion. I can see it. It just makes me wonder if this is going to be a Jay Sammy thing. I love the emotion of it.
We have to have a Jay Sammy thing. We have to.
I love the emotion of it. It hurts my heart. I hate to see friends like this because they've been through some stuff.
They've been through some stuff.
And I hate to see them just I don't want to see it get torn apart, because the problem is typically friends can't just fight friends and just be friends. It's always got to go south.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Magneto and Professor Xavier. Okay. Just once friends now. Just saying, man. Just saying. All right, here we go, folks. We got a match going on right now. Sami Zayn, Bron Breakker. Let's see what these two boys are going to do.
Oh, this is a match.
Well, I didn't realize Sami was out here to compete, but you know what?
I thought it was just going to be a beatdown. I didn't know it was a match.
We're here, and Seth Rollins looks a little irritated. Yeah, I like that.
A lot of people are talking.
Let me tell you something about Apollo Crews. They're sleeping on that man. That's a talented man right there. And I said this many, many times. Why is it that you bring him down to NXT and they're able to figure it out? Even with Baron Corbin, they tag him up, they're able to figure it out.
Right.
Get him back here on the main roster. Baron Corbin gets his release. You seen Apollo? I know all my people know my people. When we break, we break. I know all my people.
Oh.
Okay, Three Kings. This is what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for these super chats. Steven, who was going to be champ to face Sami at WrestleMania if he wins the Rumble? Braun, Jay, or Seth? Who was going to be champ to face Sami at WrestleMania if he wins the Rumble? Braun, Jay, or Seth?
Steven thinks that Seth is probably the answer.
We got to see. Here's what I'm telling you.
Or El Grande Americano Vente.
Just Alex thinks that he's going to lose that belt before the year is over. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to have a big issue with that. If you are now having Jey Uso cut promos like there's a fire lit in me that's never been lit before, I'm a different man. I'm a changed man. And he just loses like that. I'm
to
not
make
okay
him
with
a
that.
transitional champion for what?
I'm not okay with that.
It was one thing that you already did it. You already made him a transitional champion. That wouldn't make no sense to do that twice in a row.
I'm not okay with that. I get it. I don't like it. And I would very much like to see him go till at the very least Survivor Series holding that belt. The very least. Even if that is going to be a loss at the end of the year, at least make it to just about the end of the year. Like when I did my film some years ago, and usually the brother dies first in the film. Well, I almost made it to the end. And I'm proud to say that.
Although technically, I think you died on the first or second day of filming.
It was literally the first day. Literally the first day.
But
they shoot out a sequence. They shoot out a sequence.
Right.
They shoot out a sequence. We got Mr. Quake up in the house. What up, Mr.
What up,
Quake?
Mr. Quake?
Yep, he sure did. He beat that man down within an inch of his life. It was sad, man. It was sad. He didn't need to do him like that. But see, look at this. This man just jumps up here. I mean,
yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, no, bro. Not like this. Not like this. Oh! Who got the worst of that?
I'm not even sure.
Yeah, man. Look, that's an inhuman dude. Why don't we have this man going against a Gunther? Huh? And I'm gonna tell you right now, Ilya Dragunov is coming back eventually.
Yeah.
He ain't no easy win.
Right.
And he's gonna come back salty. Bronson Reed, he's gonna come back eventually. And that ain't no easy win. He gonna come back saltier.
Yeah.
And he was already aligned with Seth. So there's a lot of there's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of ingredients in this pot. And this pot ain't done cooking. It's on the back burner, simmering.
Like
We
some
put a
gumbo.
little, you know what I'm saying? See, huh? Put a little bouillon in there, huh? A little chicken stock, little Lowry's. You know what I'm talking about.
Some Old Bay.
Ain't nothing like an Old Bay, some bay leaves. This pot is cooking. I don't know, dog. I don't want you to be a traditional champ, but I have a feeling that's where we go.
You're
just
right,
Alex.
Ken 88.
Killing
These
me.
commercials are just too much.
Yeah, Netflix is really disappointing. I would. I don't know. The thing that bums me out about these commercials on Netflix, like we're already paying for the streaming service, right? So you have ads. We're on a streaming service, and I'm getting ads in the ring. Like it's just
Too much.
it's too much. It's too much. You gotta pick or choose. You gotta pick
I
or
feel
choose.
you, just Alex. I see what you're saying.
And I don't want to see Real American Beer. I saw they had a Real American Beer stand at WWE World.
Nobody was at it.
Almost took a picture of it just cause. And I'm like, nah. I'm not wasting celluloid on you, brother.
They had the merch too.
I know. The nerve.
The Nev.
To have a piss water, racist, no good for nothing stand there at WWE World. Almost burnt it down to the ground. I did. But then Obafemi walked by and I was distracted. Who? Yeah, that's a big man right there. That's a big man.
It's all
All right, we're
about
back.
the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah,
Wanna be a
it does,
baller,
right, just Alex?
Shakala baller.
It really does. I'm still getting them ads.
Right,
I
just
know.
Alex?
The Real American Beer. Which is funny from a guy that talked about how his marriage broke up because of alcohol. It's like, you know what better way?
Right.
All right, Hogan. And he gave an interview on Impulsive. He's like, let's get a beer, brother. They were like, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, Hulk. You sure about that?
He's sure about that?
Okay, brother. So I'm saying, man, him and The Rock, man, pick up a bottle of water. You know?
Right.
At least The Rock used to hawk Voss water.
Ooh.
3 Kings, big super chat right here. We got to cover almost
2.
Got a 2. Some long-term fantasy booking here. Bear with me for a minute. Let me put y'all on game. I could see Bron versus Jay running it back for the World Heavyweight Championship this time, and Bron wins. Then Sammy versus Bron for WrestleMania next year. Punk goes after Rollins for a one-on-one at WrestleMania.
You know, the only thing is, I don't know if Seth got a faction so that he could make someone else a champion before him. He seems a little too egotistical for that. I'm not sure.
I'm going to tell you right now,
knows?
from my money, I think Seth is unstable.
Yeah.
These guys hitched their wagon to this star on the hopes of, and I don't think that Seth Rollins is going to be able to deliver. Dang. Braun Breaker is not human. Doesn't make any sense what just happened.
Crazy. But speaking of fantasy booking,
thank you,
3
Three Kings.
The coalition will be on Marked by Wrestling tomorrow night, and we will be discussing fantasy booking situations.
We're going to talk about some things. Steven, make sure you drop that in the chat so people know we're going to be on his channel.
Tomorrow night,
channel.
Fantasy booking.
Is
Join
that
us.
after NXT?
Right after NXT. Watch
Right
along.
after NXT. All right, we're about to get a haluva kick.
Haluva.
Nope.
Oh!
Got speared out of his friggin' boots.
Out of his boots, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, Paula Cotton, how you doing, love?
What's up, Paula? Steven Sanchez with a big super chat that says, what is everyone's time on what makes you a transitional champion? My take is, if you win at a Big Four PLE and you don't make it to the next Big Four PLE, then you're a transitional champion. What say you?
Agreed. Agreed.
And another spear. This time it was a running spear, but not a cover. That's bad news for Bron Breakker.
Now he's just beating him up.
That's a fair question, Steven. And that's a big super chat right there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Expect the third member to appear after this. It's possible, Just Alex. It's possible.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Paula.
That's a great question. It's possible.
I'll be praying for you.
Poor Sami Zayn standing on his soapbox. Careful, careful. Nope. Third spear.
Jeez.
My gosh, get that man a diaper. We are truly, truly sorry to hear what you have just said there, Paula. Again, like she said, I second that sentiment. We are absolutely going to be keeping you and your family in prayer. We're so sorry you're going through it. He's hurt. Ribs could be broken. The ref is calling for medics. Give me a medic. Yep, there's Jamie Noble. Give me a medic. Three King says, I'm going to be at the concert, but I'll try to check in. Awesome. I know that'll be really, really tough. Do not feel obligated to do that. Oh, why is everybody doing this?
Oh, you think you're The Rock now?
Why is everybody doing this?
Where's Jay? For real, Jay, you ain't gonna come out and help him?
Are we gonna at least gonna pay off for this? Oh, God almighty! That man has got a family. With God as my witness, Sami Zayn has got to be dead. He is broken in half. He has got to be dead. Call off your dang dogs.
This damn audience talking about one more time. You guys suck.
Are they saying one more time?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hate WWE audiences now. I really do. I really do.
Come on, Jamie Noble. You got your Santos boots on. You usually wrestle. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Wow, why you got to do him like that?
Exactly, Ken.
Thank you, Three Kings. If you check in tomorrow, that's going to be awesome. I know that's right, Just Alex.
Crowd, you suck. Crowd, you suck. Crowd, you suck.
Just Alex, are you going live today? Are you doing a post-show review? Ken88 with a big $5 chat right here. Thank you, Ken88, for your support. Crowd is so toxic, crashing out one more time. One more time. Man.
So toxic.
Thank you, Ken88. Seth, you don't have to do this. Oh, curb stomp. He curb stomped him. That was your friend.
The fact that Jay has not come out here, oh, that pisses me off so bad. That pisses me off so bad.
Upload a review. Okay, got you, Just Alex.
That pisses me off so bad. I'm so mad. And the crowd is singing his song. Y'all are so stupid. Oh, y'all are so stupid. I'm so mad. Oh my gosh.
And there you go.
This new generation of fans in the audience are so dumb.
And the
They're
show has
so
ended.
dumb.
The
You
show
are
has
really,
ended.
really dumb. Y'all are dumb.
Let
I
it
can tell
out,
you how
Bron.
dumb
Let it
your
out.
mama is, and then you gonna be like, "Yay, B, we're dumb," because y'all that dumb. Okay.
Well, according
all
to John Cena,
right.
apologize. We are sorry.
You damn right. You sorry.
You're sorry and you're tired. Drop your rate from Monday Night Raw as we
All
will give
right.
our rate and our hot
All
take.
right.
Drop your rate. And yeah, exactly, Anthony. Where Jay at? Huh? Oh, that's right. He was knocked out by the woman's right. He's backstage with some ice on his jaw. That's not his fault. That's not his fault. He might have had some brass knucks. You know how Logan Paul do.
Okay.
You know how Logan Paul
Okay.
do.
All right.
Steven says, our favorite present company excluded. Get used to it. These are the morons who can afford tickets now. For them 40,000 exclusive package tickets. Green shirt guy be up in there. Tell you that. Thank you for that super chat, Steven. Steven says, you right, my Eagles exposed them. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Cena called them sorry and they agreed. I mean, just dude. You know, we are. Are we sorry, guys? Yeah, we're sorry. We are sorry. I mean, that was just.
CW41 said you got his neighbors up because you keep saying that and the woman's writing it.
That's what I'm going to keep calling it.
Can't stop laughing.
That's what I'm going to keep calling it. All right, George Lewis got an 8.5. Roland Bird says I'm going to give it a 7. Justin Hollicrane said Jay is sleeping. He went night-night. Smith the Pool 8.9. Jody Bennett. Woo! Gives it an 8.7. Terrell Breeze says an 8.5 on that Richter scale.
Look at pretty.
Rick RT says 10 out of 10 for the best watch along on YouTube. Thank you, Rick RT.
Thank you.
8 out of 10. Good show. So say Steven, but a bad crowd. Just Alex says it was a good show. I'll be very interested to see your review, Just Alex. Very interested. And I really want to see if you're going to talk about this crowd situation. 10 out of 10 for Justin Hollencrane. I think the 500,000 AEW Max viewers have been low-key buying WWE TKO tickets. Ain't that the truth? Hate. 8 out of 10 for JR, 8.5 for Patrick, and 8 prosthetics. Prosthetic legs out of 10. Beat that man down with another man's prosthetic leg. Hey, use my leg.
All right.
Triple H's back there like, what is going on right now? We already got a suit going on because of fracking Stone Cold. We don't need another one. You're going to break a man's prosthetic leg?
Oh.
My goodness. Be going crying about that's funny. All right, what's your rate and your hot take for Monday Night Raw?
You know, I'm going to give it 8.5. I would have given it a 9.5 if the crowd wasn't so stupid. But I'm starting to want to watch this on mute. They're so dumb that you're ruining it for me. So I'm gonna give it an 8.5. It was a fire show. The crowd is just so dumb though. You are really, really dumb.
All right. I'm gonna read a few more, then I'll drop mine. 10 out of 10. 1 out of 10 for the crowd. 1,000 out of 1,000 for A and B. Thank you, CW.
Thank you.
Jody Bennett said I'm going to give A and B 100,000. Yeet. 7 out of 10 for Anthony. Raw was okay. 7 curb stomps out of 10. I mean, that's fair, Lauren. 7 curb stomps out of 10. That's fair. Chris Wrestling Views says I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. Michael Thomas, 8.95 on that Richter scale. Good women's match. A lot of them getting some steam going, but that crowd is something else. I mean, you know, sometimes you got to say where, you know, hey, not all crowds. Yeah. My rate for Monday Night Raw. Before I do, big super chat right here by the Three Kings. Thank you, Three Kings. Might be the biggest single super chat of the night. Yeah. Biggest single super chat of the night. I think the increase of people cheering heels over the years, the lack of bookings, good baby faces. Too many goody two-shoe baby faces get made to look stupid by cool heels. Refer to Cody at WrestleMania with that belt tug of war.
Yeah, I mean, I totally hear what you're saying. But in this case, you know, Sammy is the honorary Oos, and he's not a cheesy face. You know, he's been heel, but I think that he has most of our hearts. And, you know, for you to just be like, one more time on him is crazy. It's just crazy.
Well, just how it says, bow down to the king. Bow down, down, bow down. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Faces are played out here. Heels run the business. I mean, yeah. And look how you do your faces. You do them like Cody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the people want. It used to be good guy versus bad guy. You cheer for the good guys. You jeer for the bad guys.
Except for that, I always like Rowdy.
Well, that's fair. But now things are all kind of mixed up and
Mm-hmm. Who's what, where? Can you
I don't
highlight
know.
the comment with Mark Rye Wrestling, inviting people to come tomorrow night to the watch along, and then for our little get together?
Yeah, there really is no and that's really the reason why John Cena had to maintain what he had to maintain for as long as he did. He's not the most requested Make-A-Wish WWE superstar in history for no reason. You know, there's a reason for it. He was really truly and maybe the last true real good guy, the real last true baby face that we've had, that we'll have in a while. I know being a bad guy is cool and it's fun, and you know, being the Joker and everything. And if I were a good guy, I would kind of be like a Batman, who's my favorite DC character, if that were me. But looking around, I don't know who we have as the face of babydom. I don't know. That's a tough one.
George said, "What's your hot take and rating?"
Well, let me find Mark by Wrestling's comment because I don't know why I'm not seeing it.
Oh, about the channel. It was right before that one.
Right before the super chat.
Yeah, it was just a few up.
I don't know why I'm not seeing it.
Okay.
Mark by Wrestling, drop that again one more time if you don't mind. That's not Cena's fault. That's in creative Cody Punk. Yeah, drop it one more time, Mark by Wrestling, because I want to make sure I get that in the chat for the people. All right, so here's the deal. Yes, please copy and paste. Was it this one? Join me tomorrow. Join me tomorrow for NXT and say after the show for a special live with A and B. The coalition will be talking Heyman's new group. We're going to be in his channel. He's going to be leading the charge. We will follow.
That's right.
We will follow.
Join us tomorrow for that conversation, y'all.
And I'm sorry, I did see that. I thought you had put like the
a link.
The link.
Gotcha.
So I was looking for the link. Sorry about that. Three Kings got one more super chat. Then I'm gonna drop my hot take. Stone Cold is a perfect example of being a babyface, but not looking like a dumbass. Dumbass. You can be good, but not an idiot in the name of honor or good. I do not disagree with what you said right there. I do not disagree with that. And I've used Stone Cold as an example many a time. Stone Cold was the kind of guy who was like, you know what? I am who I am. I'll Stone Cold stun anybody that gets in my way. I don't really care who you are. And I always kind of dug it. And I think that may have kind of twisted the crowd a little bit because they were so used to either or, black or white, good or bad.
Well, that's why Randy got over too. I mean, it was like we knew that even though he was Riddle's partner, that he probably would KO him because...
And he did.
Because he was so unpredictable. He was so on the line between good and bad, which is why when he made that comment to Cena in this upside down world where I'm a good guy and you're a villain,
It's a bizarre world.
But
Up
I
is down,
agree.
black is white.
So, Alex, we talk about this on the podcast that you'll hear tomorrow. But the reason Steven is saying that is because John Cena didn't bother using the heel music that he had, that he didn't go and didn't like change his outfit. He's still, you can't still be in your fruity with your music and and think that they're going to turn on you. You're still your fruity self. You're still a Fruity Pebbles box, regardless of what's coming out your mouth. I don't know. He just doesn't seem all the way. He doesn't seem all the way committed as far as keeping his stuff the same. And I guess this is just the evolution of wrestling. But for us old school people, you're ruining what's awesome about wrestling.
Yeah, so here's my rate for Monday Night Raw. I'm floating between a 7.5 and an 8. I don't think the show was anywhere near as good as it was last week. And I know that's asking a lot. Last week's show was absolutely fantastic. But I love the fact that we got some NXT people on. Now, I want to make perfectly sure that I'm not misspeaking. Because I read it, and I want to make sure this is correct. Roxanne Perez has, in fact, been officially made a member of the Raw roster. Is that correct? She's no longer an NXT superstar. I just want to make sure I have that right.
I heard that, but I don't know that it's official.
Can anybody confirm that? Okay, yes.
too,
Just Alex
Anthony.
says yes. All right. So, with that said, I'm going to give the show, I'm going to give it a 7.5. I feel comfortable with a 7.5. And I cannot think of her name right now. I don't know why it's escaping me. She was on NXT, came up on Raw in the draft, got injured, disappeared. She had the briefcase, the glasses on NXT. You know what I'm talking about?
What's
her name?
What's her name?
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I cannot think of her name right now.
I can see her face. I can see her walking out, but I can't think of her name.
She was on NXT. She kind of had the skirt, the briefcase, the glasses.
Kiana James.
Thank you.
Jeez.
Good Lord. Kiana James.
Woo.
I was a big fan of Kiana James on NXT. Big fan. Raw superstar. Injured, gone. Don't know what extent her injuries are. Don't know when she's going to be back. They botched her horribly when they brought her up on Raw. Botched it. It's crowded. It's crowded right now. And I feel for anybody that doesn't have the opportunity to get some airtime on whatever program they're on. I'm hoping Kiana James comes back. I'm hoping, because we're getting some NXT blood coming in here. You know, we saw Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend Moonlight over here. Then they got put back down on NXT. I guess that didn't really work out. I don't know. Glad Roxanne got called up. Julia as well. It's good to see these people coming up here and doing something. Julia actually looks like she fits in quite nicely on Monday Night Raw as a heel. But this was not as fire of a show as it was last week. We were in the hotel room just last week watching this Monday Night Raw going, oh my gosh. Where has this Raw been from beginning to mother trucking end? And everything in between was fire. This show was good. It was a good show. It wasn't a great show.
They can't pull that off every time.
I know that, and I know I'm not trying to compare. All I'm saying is it wasn't a great show. It was a good show. It was a really good show. I personally, my hot take is I personally wish that Nick Aldis had gotten a little more involved a little earlier in the show. That's what I would have liked to have seen. If you don't have the opportunity to moonlight as the Raw GM very often. So I would like to have seen him assert some authority a little bit, get control of some things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what I kind of miss with some of the GMs. They would get involved all the time and stuff. They'd be popping in the beginning. They would start the show. I hate the fact that wrestlers are coming out here just making matches. Anybody can just make a match. But it's really the making it official. You know what I mean? Anybody's just making matches now. So I would have liked to seen a little more assertion, if you will. Also,
I don't know. He was off pretty Richie for some reason.
I personally am all here, and I know there's a reason for it, that you're having these NXT women come up in here, and you've got my money all day. There's some more Raw superstars, females, that I would like to see wrestle. I say this all the time, and Steven can attest to this. On NXT, it's a 2-hour show, and they run that ship tight. It's a tight 2 hours. There is no overrun. And yet somehow they will have the women start. They'll have them backstage. They'll have them in the middle. They'll have them be the main event. Like, they figure it out. And it is a stacked roster over there. And Raw in a 2.5-hour show can't quite get it. Bums me out. I'm a big proponent for the women. So that's my hot take on Monday Night Raw. And that is my rate. I think it's fair. I think a 7.5 is fair.
You know,
oh yeah, congratulations to Eddie Hartwell, TNA Knockout Champion. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. 1000%. So I was just thinking, I don't know why he was so stuck on not changing his gear, but this is fire. Why is this not his outgoing gear? Like he presented this, but why isn't your gear this? And the gear that he had they made for WrestleMania was black like this, with just like a card and like him doing his salute. Like it was a less friendly John Cena, and it was also black. And I was like, that is enough, that you could have just did this and that new thing and just made it all black with a little bit of the yellow or whatever. I don't know why he didn't do it. And he could have even kept his music and made it darker and made it less kid pop friendly. You know what I mean? I just don't know why he didn't.
I actually would have liked to have seen John Cena come out in a shirt that's black and him in 8-bit, like on his shirt, or a Lego. Like, I'm going to give you less of me. You're not getting the full John Cena. You're getting an out of focus 8-bit version
of
John Cena. Original Nintendo version.
Lego
Atari version of John Cena, just blocks.
Oh, that's so. Oh gosh, I love that. That's funny.
You know what I mean? I personally would have loved that. Y'all see the Karrion Kross promo after WrestleMania? Yup.
Loved it.
Yup. This is another thing that I've said also.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take your spot when you can take it.
All right.
No lies
detected. Mark by Wrestling.
Good night, Mark by Wrestling. We'll see you tomorrow. You have to take your spot when you can take it. If they're not going to give it to you, and I feel for him. You're like, you're in my home, and that's it's a trip. Like, he's playing the part. He's being a good soldier. You're in his hometown, and that kind of sucks. It's like, we're in your hometown, bro, and we're rubbing it in your face that you're not on the card. So why not do what you got to do?
Right.
If I were in his shoes, if I were in anybody else's shoes, if I were Karrion, if I were Kaden and Katana, if I were anybody else that I don't feel like I'm getting my just due, like a Natalia, who's a GOAT, who's the OG, you best believe I'm going to do what I can to maximize my time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put all of this in the eyes and in the faces of everybody, so you do not forget what's going on and that I'm undeniable. If you're going to say you're undeniable, then make yourself undeniable.
Absolutely.
And that's what you got to do.
Absolutely.
Cold Vision. I love it.
I just want to remind everybody before you guys head out, if you guys are free tomorrow for the NXT watch along, Mark By Wrestling will be doing that. And if you are not free until after NXT, we'll be there. We'll be joining him for some fantasy booking on this new Dangerous Alliance called Heyman Group.
It should be fun.
Should be fun.
All right, so we have a Super Chat championship to announce.
3 Kings once again came out swinging.
Sure did.
And is still our fighter title champion.
We have some contenders over here, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, hey, there can only be one.
There could only be one.
Congratulations, champ. You deserve it. You came in hard, and that's what I'm talking about. But also keep in mind, people, we've said this many a time. not just about championship gold and about bragging rights. And I like to say this, for those that did participate, hey, you tried.
And we
Okay?
appreciate it.
You get the Miz Award, so you don't walk away with nothing. Okay? You don't walk away with nothing. But we are supporting, we are giving back this young man right here, Azel. Y'all know him, you love him. Okay? Your super chats in part, we are supporting this young man. We're also supporting organizations, St. Jude, World Vision, Compassion, Hope the Mission. We are trying to do some big things, man. We want to pay it forward in the community, and we wouldn't be able to do that if it wasn't for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you to our Mod Squad for keeping an eye on everything. All the things up in the chat. Y'all already know. Thank you to our members. We are just about finished with our special behind the scenes of our trip over here to WrestleMania Las Vegas. We went to WWE World, and that is coming your way. So that edit is almost done. To our subscribers, we wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't for each and every one of you. We have crossed it. We have carrying crossed? We have carrying crossed the 20K subscribership.
Yes, sir.
And we're still trying to climb. We want to double it by the end of this year. Tell a friend. Tell a family member. If you are new, we hope you enjoyed yourselves. We know that there are a lot of people doing this in this space, but hey, it's a bop.
It's a bop.
We're family. We can agree to disagree without being disagreeable.
That's right.
And it took a while to get there. And if anybody has a problem with that, I got 2 words for you. Suck it! And thank you to every single person that reached deep down into the pocket and said, because we love, we want to show that love with your donations of super chatting. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for supporting us like that. It means the world to us.
We love you.
And we sincerely hope that we are number one in your hearts, because y'all are dang sure number one in ours. On behalf of A&B Convos, Wrestling Edition, our channel mascots, and all these crazies over here, we love y'all so much too, Jody. We love each and every one of you. The goats,
we do.
The Lauren Biggs, the Justins, the Sophies, the Three
Pretty
Kings,
Richie.
3 Diglets, Pretty Richie,
3 Diglets ain't even here.
Aaron Teagle, Michael Thomas,
Lauren Biggs.
Your Bigs Miss, and of course to the big dog,
yes,
just
George.
Alex of Alex's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. We love you, brother. Thank you so much for always showing up and showing your love. Firefighter, you already know. You already know. Caps for Life and Pound Cake 82, George Lewis, Rick RT, everybody up in the chat. If I didn't say your name, it's not because I don't like you. I just don't have the time. But y'all already know, Roland Bird, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and we thank you. And on behalf of who we saw catch that beat down, we will bid you all
adieu.
God bless you. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night on Steven's Marked by Wrestling for NXT and our Coalition collab afterwards. Good night.